Okay, what's the sky camel?
I just posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
In Discord.
How about a danger log?
Sky camel. Isn't the danger log
So that's
a
a crocodile,
or an
right?
alligator?
Yep. Crocodile. Another one was Danger Noodle, which
That's
I
a
think most
snake.
people know.
Oh yeah, danger noodle.
And there was another one that I can't remember now. I know what it was. It was Chubby Unicorn.
Narwhal?
Wait.
No, that
A
was
rhino.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
Ah, damn.
I love rhinos.
I'm actually pretty confident that a rhino first person who saw a rhino was what inspired the first unicorn myths, because like if you saw that in the distance with this giant horn coming off his face,
You'd run
You better
away
not.
screaming.
That's even more horrifying is what if he didn't see it coming? Like, imagine this. You're with your friend, you're out hunting and gathering, you're having a good time, and you turn around, and with a scream, you just see your friend impaled by a giant monster with a horn.
Now I want to know.
That makes me wonder why the rhinos weren't protected more in the first place. Because a lot of people put like unicorns in very high regard.
Yeah, but they drink the blood and eat the horns for powers. Even in fiction, right?
That's more of a medicine thing.
No, I mean in fiction, unicorns are hunted down and killed for their blood.
Yep.
The moral of the story is that humans are terrible no matter how fictional or realistic the universe is. Everything beautiful they'll destroy because they think it'll. I mean, we're being recorded, so I'm not going to make the joke I was about to tell, but you know what they do.
We'll eat anything if we believe it will give us magic powers.
Yes.
Even the blood of our enemies.
Yes. Mostly their hearts,
Now
but yeah,
I'm
that's
just
the
looking
thing
at
we'll do.
camels.
Or their brains.
I'm looking at camels and now it makes me
Damn it.
happy.
I kind of want to see this as a superhero's origin story. Well, yeah, like Superman, like saves the world and like stops bank robberies, but he's got to eat human hearts.
Hey guys,
Talima.
I've not actually seen it yet, but have you guys seen the new commercial for Joker?
The
No, I
teaser
haven't yet.
trailer I saw, yeah.
My boyfriend described it to me, and I'm not a Batman fan, but what? Why?
Who's playing Joker?
I don't know. All I know is that he's not.
Yes.
All I know.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I did hear about that. Oh, shit, I want to look up that trailer. Well, I mean, later.
All I know is that apparently he didn't fall in acid running away from Batman. He was a clown that got beat up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the origin story for Joker has been done and redone a ton of times. Gotham got really weird with it.
I mean, I remember the first stuff, like some of the first things that came out.
The most popular one is he falls in a
like-
vat of acid while being Red Hood.
Even if in Dark Knight he gives like 2 different origin stories.
Oh yeah, quite a few.
Which I thought was brilliant.
Like the whole thing from Joker is he gives like so many different ways he happens, and you don't know which is the one.
Yeah, but the when I saw like one of the original Batman cartoon series,
Batman
or, like,
the animated
one of the original
series.
movies, they actually show it. They don't have him telling it. They show him falling.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Batman the
It
animated.
happens in the no, it happens in the 1989 Tim Burton movie.
I love Tim Burton.
No, it's happened in
Hey, what's better, dromedaries or back?
The falling in acid while being chased by Batman thing has been that's the
mirror.
most used one. I remember though,
The
even in the
mirror.
original comic, doesn't it end with like even he says he's not completely sure if his memories are accurate. I
Plus,
don't remember that for sure. It's been a while since I read it.
whatever comic book artists over like 100 years at this point can just change it on a whim whenever.
Oh, Magus,
so.
what did you ask?
How about the version where he had dreadlocks?
About Batman.
Yeah, when he had giant green dreadlocks and a pogo stick.
He's got sweet grills.
Oh no, that was Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I remember my favorite like comment for why that made no sense is that like Joker is not the kind of person who would be able to sit still while people meticulously tattoo his body. Like all of those were super detailed and like done by different people, and there's no way in hell Joker would ever be able to just sit in a chair for any length of time like that.
That's a good point.
Knockout gas.
He just gets really fucked up on his own gas so that people can do it.
Yep.
It's a prank, and he can't get them out because you have to cut them out, and he didn't want to cut his hair.
He did it. He tattooed himself.
That's how Ozzy Osbourne did it.
Like he's got the horrible like Charles Manson jailhouse tattoo.
He has really good handwriting. The damaged tattoo that went across his forehead looked great.
Which Joker are we talking about now?
Oh, I'm ripping
Jared
on
Leto.
Jared Leto.
Suicide Squad.
Thank you, Erica.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I remember
names.
I remember Will Smith
singer
said,
from
"I'm
30
never working
Seconds
with
to
him
Mars
again."
Who quit to become an actor or something?
Oh.
I mean, I would quit any job that I was doing if I got the chance to play a Batman villain. It doesn't even have to be a good one. I'd play Egghead.
Yee, fuzzy camels. I like the right one.
Furrier one.
I think he was actually an actor first because he was in Girl Interrupted, so I feel like music came second.
Time to Wikipedia Jared Leto.
I've never actually seen Suicide Squad. I saw like the very
It's
end
not
of
very
it.
good.
You're not missing much.
It's not good.
I was curious about it because I like Harlequin, but like that's about it.
Go on
She
YouTube.
was probably the best thing about the movie.
Actually, she was.
Yeah, go on YouTube. Watch like the Harley Quinn montage. It'll take you
I
about like
heard
10
she's-
minutes. It'll be all the cool scenes, and that's all you need.
No. You got to leave in the best scene. The best character and one of the most important. Zip tie. What was his name? Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Zip tie.
Okay.
Zipped.
Okay. Here's the role we have for you. You don't have any lines. Here's what happens. You walk into the scene. We give your backstory in 5 seconds. You punch a woman, and then 3 minutes later, your head explodes. But I still get to be on the poster, right? Sure.
Is he on the poster?
I mean, his characters, like it's the poster I remember, it was a bunch of skulls, each stylized for a different member of the Suicide Squad, and the one with braids was in the very corner.
Oh yeah, it's on the cover of the album. The movie album, the CD. I only know this because Heathens from 21 Pilots is on that CD. I really like that song.
Why is everybody choosing the right camel?
It's
It's
fluffy.
fluffy.
But it doesn't look like
That's
a camel.
fine.
It looks like an abomination.
Well, one is from Asia and the other one is from Africa.
I like.
I've ridden the right-hand the side ones before. They both smell bad.
I'm just putting a.
They both smell really bad.
I would love to own one.
I'm just putting a reaction in there of right.
They're really uncomfortable to
make it
ride.
easier.
Actually, elephants are more uncomfortable to ride. They have a really, really big spine.
It's also really
and
bad
no
for
amount
them.
of padding helps.
Why have you been on so many different animals?
My
She's not
grandparents
allowed
like
back
taking
in
me
the
to
zoo.
places.
If you go to the I've been on both. If you go to oh my god, I can't remember it. Renfest. Renaissance Festival, they have all kinds of animal rides.
They have elephant rides at the Renaissance Fair?
Yes.
It's Middle
It's the
Eastern Renaissance.
It'd be running away from elephants because Hannibal is attacking.
So
It's
Are we buying camels?
No.
Is that
No.
what happened?
I think
Yeah.
mine was at some sort of like either fair or like nearby zoo to my house that my grandma took me to.
Sage might need 2 camels.
One for each foot.
So
Yeah, he's a camel kind of guy.
Jinx.
It wasn't the same. You said foot, I said leg.
We said it at the same time.
Nobody
Counts.
gets to ride
Maybe we
animals
should
off.
get Sage an elephant.
He'd feel too bad about riding it. He'd make friends with it. Friends!
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I hope we're not recording because I'm barely driving.
I
home.
definitely started recording like after I said I stopped.
No.
Oh my god.
We've had to like restart recording 8 times now.
No, I only stopped it once.
And
We're going on like,
Somebody
whose
just shout
fault-
the N word and we'll
We're
get
going
this
on,
one
like,
restarted.
8 minutes of nothing. No, 10 minutes. 11 minutes.
narwhals?
Swimming in the ocean.
Sure, that was in Thin Red Line. Huh?
Causing a commotion.
No.
Have we started going to the ghost ocean yet? Because I want to swim in it.
Oh my god. No, let us not die.
Everybody gets to ride cool exotic animals. I got to ride a Sherman tank once.
I mean, that's a
That's
cool
cool.
vehicle.
I've never even been on a
I've
horse.
been on a horse.
I rode a horse so we weren't sure was saddle trained.
I feel like as a Canadian, you should ride a moose.
Don't.
If you want to
You'll
ride
die.
a moose, you're gonna need 3 things.
Loose the moose.
A moose bit my sister once.
I'm sorry, no one's gonna get that joke because X isn't
Wait,
here.
what was the joke?
When we did Penzic, which is like medieval camping for 2 weeks in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. Master
Medieval
Pat.
camping, so just being medieval, really.
Yeah, oh, pretty much.
But like no stoves
Um,
or anything, probably.
There was a guy in our camp called Master Pat, and Master Pat told badger stories.
What does that mean?
And he's a
I'm
little
so
badger
confused.
that you got to talk to, and he'd tell you how to do cool things. But you always need 3 tings, because badgers have 3 claws. That's as high as they can count. It was just this like soft Bostonian accent badger that told humorous stories about how to do things, and the only one I remember vaguely is how you ride a moose.
Wait,
And-
hold on. Was this a puppet badger?
No, it wasn't. It was just Master Pat telling stories at the fire while alcohol was passed around. It was amazing.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just imagining this like a Song of the South, but with Luna and X.
Oh,
I just-
no.
A badger.
At some point, we might be able to get X to tell us the badger story if she remembers it, because she does it better than I do. All I remember from the moose one is you needed marshmallows and a badger-sized small saddle. I forget what the third thing was. It was amazing. Also, X is just waiting for us to kind of get started before she pops in. So whenever we end up getting started, since Sparks is still going home,
Yeah. I was gonna ask for an ETA on Sparks.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be home in like 10 minutes, maybe less than. Considering my driving speed.
don't speed.
I'm not saying I'm speeding, but I am above the legal limit.
That is
That
speeding.
is okay.
This recording
Please
will be
don't
used
record
against you
this.
in a court of law. Yeah.
No.
As long as everybody else is going just as fast as you can't get in trouble.
That's true. That's true. I only have to be as fast as the slowest guy, right?
I mean, fair point.
What? My brain hurts.
You broke Jeff.
I actually have like the Castalia's diary in my phone right now. If
You're
I wasn't
driving.
driving, I could read it to you.
We won't ask you to read.
No,
That,
don't do it.
no. Does anybody else want to do a recap real quick?
It's Oktoberfest.
Fun
We've been
times in
partying
Booze
for
Town.
2 days, and we have 2 more to go.
Hello, town that Jeff didn't think we would get to on the day that it was happening and had nothing prepared.
I had things prepared a little.
We had an entire adventure yesterday because 2 people decided to go into a library.
That's true.
That's very
Noche
prepared.
nearly cheated on Slick.
I had this prepared.
Noche nearly cheated on Slick. Found out where the library shit was. Later told Mev and
In the library toilet.
Later told Mev and Adversity to go into the library. Roger Dodger is in jail again.
Didn't we send someone
No.
to bail him out?
No.
No, we decided to leave him there. He'd just go to jail again. He's fine.
But we need him for the band. The
Yeah,
battle
we'll
of the
get him out
band.
today, maybe.
Yeah, we might want to get him out today. Then while we were doing that, everyone rolled on the party table again. Then Adversity and
Oh,
Mev
God.
stole the secret documents or whatever. We found out Adversity has a brother and a father who are alive, and his mother died in childbirth.
We don't know that.
I thought
It's
his
your
dad
brother.
was dead.
No, the mother died in childbirth. The dad
No.
and the dad and brother / sister were on a ship.
Hey, no one else.
Oh, and
Are you okay?
And
yeah,
she's
Luna's dead. That's it. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
I knocked something off of my desk and it hit me in the elbow and scared me.
They
Sorry.
shipwrecked somewhere between Laelston and Punta Oro. And now we came back to the ship, talked with Noche and Slick, and we finished up all of that. Noche is in a little trouble, and everything's fine.
Noche's in a little bit of trouble.
You forgot the most important thing. Sage and a gnome woman?
That's right!
Oh yeah,
That's right!
he had a-
Slage and a gnome woman are getting married, and it's a period thing. It's not happening.
Did you just say Slade?
I said Sage. I thought I said Sage. Did I say Slage?
You said
Okay.
They're getting married?
They're
What?
getting married. It's not a question.
I don't remember this.
I feel like you want them to
Yes.
get married.
He said something to her. No one really saw her face. She was wearing a veil.
That's maybe why Mev jumped to weddings, because of the veil. Who
Oh no,
knows?
Mav just looked at it like this is happening. I definitely did not
I'm
give
making
it
this
that
happen.
much thought.
She doesn't even know what happened. She just sees her friends walking around with people and it's like, I'd ship it.
I thought that was my job.
You blacked out or something. Oh no, you won money. That's right. Sage blacked
did.
out the second night.
I believe Castalia gave Sage some money afterwards too.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, I think you guys have officially accomplished your business in town.
The crew still has a day of
Unless there's
leave.
anything else you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I,
mean, we
know
can just-
Noche wanted to do something. Hang on a sec.
She wanted to sneak around the library a bit more.
We can still do the other 2 days of Oktoberfest, right?
I thought we only had like one more day that we were waiting for the crew to come back.
Well, yeah. But
There's
What?
still
Can't
48
eat
more
her.
hours of Oktoberfest.
Terry does not want us to outstay her welcome.
Let's go get Roger Dodger out of jail.
Yeah.
Um,
As soon as Terry finds that out, she goes to do that. She's like, no.
as soon as she finds out, it's been 2 days.
Oh,
How long has Roger Dodger been in the drunk tank?
Like the first party role he went out to do, he immediately wound up in jail.
We discussed this, and everyone was like, "No, we're leaving him there."
I can only imagine that, like, as soon as Roger Dodger got off the boat and it got on land, there was just 2 cops there waiting to grab him and drag him off.
You said it was rival bards.
I know,
Yeah,
I mean,
he was.
there's a lot of
I
accordion
stand
in
by
this
that.
music.
but I just assume.
I like to
There's
think
a
Roger
lot of
Dodger
accordion
has
in his
rivals
music.
everywhere he goes.
Roger Dodger is actually
He's that good.
has already traveled the world. Whenever we go to a place, there's going to be people who just fucking hate him.
That's so sad.
This
He's
song is
made
gonna be
many
stuck in my head
enemies.
again for another 2 days.
But yeah, you're bailing Roger Dodger out.
Yes.
Ye-
12 gold.
Jesus.
What did he
This seems
do?
higher than the last time. What did he do?
It's all like the guy, the officer, like lists off a bunch of clearly trumped up charges, like, oh well, he was performing without a permit on like city ground, and you need like this, and they got to fill out these paperwork, so that's the file of City Hall.
This is racism. This is some tiefling racism right here.
Worse than
Wait, hold on. I'm not bishop. I can't call racism.
Sari calls racism. Sari can do that. Her girl.
You can call racism on behalf of somebody else.
Sari's just like, look. I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, and we're only passing through. Why don't you let him out, and I'll give you half of what you ask for.
Persuasion.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Like, my sheet's not perfect. Blah, blah, blah.
Or I could keep him in the cell, and I could wait for the whole fine to be paid.
Your festival sucks. And she puts the 12 gold on.
Oh, saying the festival sucks, that's another charge.
That's an obscenity charge.
There's no obscenity in there. I didn't say it was fucking stupid. I just said it sucked.
Well, now that's an obscenity.
You're only making it worse for yourself.
I'm feeling attacked, so that's assaulting an officer.
There's on the wall behind there's like this huge board that has like all these crimes with their fine listed beside them. There's like 500 things. But yeah, you pay off the fine. Eventually they drag out Roger Dodger and his accordion. He's still playing it.
Yay!
Hey guys,
Once
thanks
he's-
for coming back.
Once he's released, she just kind of like dusts off his clothes for him, makes sure he's okay, and then links his arm and walks back to the ship with him under protective watch.
God damn.
You gotta be more careful.
We gotta escort Roger Dodger.
I am keeping this NPC. He is staying on our ship, and he's playing accordion music for this until we all die.
Suddenly, a sniper appears.
No!
Jump in front of the bullet! Protect the president!
Wait, no, snipers can't appear unless there's like epic music and like really intense piano trills. I'm making a really bad reference to something that no one gets because I can't describe it.
Because
We
it's
never
bad.
will.
Sorry.
It's that moment when you realize one of the ancient warriors in Breath of the Wild is about to attack you with a laser beam.
I wish I could listen to these YouTube sound clips so I can figure out what the best sniper music would be to just throw in right now, but I can't because I'm fucking recording.
Anybody else up to anything?
Ark said she's gonna hop in just a second, and I think she wanted to do something else before we left.
We'll give Sparks a second to come back.
And we also just saw
Because-
Sparks.
Like I do have Oktoberfest stuff planned now. There's
what's
a
going
pie
on?
eating contest. There's a sharpshooter contest, and there's the battle of the bands.
Sharpshooter contest.
Is
Battle
there,
of the Bands.
Is there
Glory
a
in the
Pie and
Minstrels.
prize?
Battle of the Bands. Pie and Battle of the Bands.
Is there a prize for the Battle of the Bands?
You get a very fancy hat.
Yes.
Let's do it.
That's the
Fine.
only one that has no entry fee. You win a very fancy hat and whatever the audience gives you in tips.
The band's getting back together.
It requires
Hey,
a
I brought
minimum
back
of
Roger
three.
Dodger.
It requires a minimum of 3 entrants.
Okay. Who wants to be in the band?
Me.
Sage gets his cowbell.
Do you have a spare violin? Because I don't have one.
Uh,
Steal one.
I
have a
don't
harp.
have my violin with me, no.
We should definitely steal it then.
Wait, why don't you have your violin with you?
Well, I have my
Oh.
viol, but I don't have my violin.
What's the difference?
You play one overhand and the other one is up on your shoulder, and it's just
You can-
different.
You can have just you can have picked a violin if you'd rather.
I can play both. I have both, but I don't have my violin because somebody else had it. So it's narrative.
All right, making sure.
I have a harp.
Who took your violin?
Yes, the yodels.
Who has Gloria's violin? I'm so confused.
Nobody took it. Monty had it.
Okay.
Fucking understand. I'm sorry.
It's
It had never been talked about. It's just something that's written on my sheet somewhere, so it's fine.
I just like Erica going, it's narrative.
it's a decent sized city too. You could buy one.
Can Castelia really play violin? Because if she can, I'll get her one.
I can play violin.
I have a drum and
Alright.
a flute.
Let's get you
Yeah.
a violin.
Oh gosh, it's been a while.
How much is that gonna cost?
That is a good question. I'm double checking that now.
Probably
know
cheaper
flute-
than getting Roger Dodger out of jail.
A flute is like 5 gold, I think, but I don't
Some
know
things are like really cheaper, and some of them are fairly expensive.
Insane.
I'm
think
gonna
my
have
harp
to
was
go
only
back
like-
on this.
My harp is only like 6 or
Oh,
7
yeah.
gold.
30 gold.
Ooh.
Is it a Stradivarius?
You know what's
Fair-
really funny is that there's very few actually class locked stuff in D&D, but bard weapons. Not bard weapons, but bard instruments are one of the only truly class.
Well, you can get them from
Oh
background.
yeah, you can use this instrument, but if you're not a bard,
You can get them from background.
No, I'm talking about special stuff.
There's magic instruments you can get, but you have to be a
Yeah.
bard to have.
Yeah, exactly. Or to use it.
Which is lame because there's a thief ability you can get that lets you. It's level 14 or something, and you can just ignore class or race restrictions on magic weapon.
That's why the main thief thing sucks because
But it's so rare that happens.
yeah.
I'll buy the violin anyways, because music
I
is
can buy it.
important. No, we can split it.
If you want. I mean, I have the money
15.
for it.
15.
Okay.
Most expensive instrument is a lute for 35 gold.
I had a bard that had a magical biwa that when I used it, I could cast one of 4 different spells that brought on cataclysmic events. It was amazing. I don't know why the DM gave it to me at 2nd level.
Really, DM should never give anybody things that cause cataclysmic events.
Yeah, I don't know why he did. I didn't argue
Or
it
that-
though. It was cool.
I say, having given you guys the keys to ancient super weapons. Anyway,
Well, We don't know how to
I was
use
gonna
them.
say you say that, but we have a cannon that like is the size of a small house on the top of our ship.
Oh yeah, but I'm prepared for that.
Excuse me.
So are we gonna Brady Bunch this Battle of the Bands? Just like literally everyone.
Sunshine Day.
So how this works is you're basically gonna have like a rival band you're up against,
That's fun.
and they're gonna make a roll, and then you'll have to group check higher than that roll.
Oh, cool.
I mean, if there's time for Sari to be part of that and also be in her sharpshooting contest, she'd join with her harp.
Oh yeah, you can do all
There's a sharpshooting contest. Can I join?
yeah. Oh yeah. That one has an entry fee though, but we'll get back to that. Who's all in again?
Me,
Sari.
What?
Sage.
Mev.
That's 5.
Oh wow, there are 5 of us. Okay.
What are we counting in for?
Battle of the Bands.
Me.
Is that Magnus saying me?
No, Castalia
Oh, no,
was saying
Castalia.
me. Magnus,
Okay.
are you joining in?
You forgot Gloria.
I have a flute you can use or a drum.
You forgot our actual bard, or one of our bards. We have 2 bards now. Oh, God.
Yeah, we have 2 bards.
Bard hard.
Bardy hard.
Our bard
Aw.
party.
I was about to say, could our band be called Bardy Hard?
No, Chase. The one person in the just trying to like hype up the band. Yeah! Woo!
You did it! Good job!
Is Flissa not in the band this time?
Oh, if you'd like her to be.
Has Flissa just
I
been
mean,
crying?
she was. It's up to her. She
Do
was
we
in the
want
band
to
the first
all
time.
just
She
be in the
definitely
Battle of the
invited.
Bands? Just all get instruments and do it?
I don't want to be in the band.
I don't know if that increases or decreases your odds.
Probably
of winning.
decreases.
I think. Wait. Does Flissa play? Wasn't she just in the band last time because
She
we didn't
just
have another way to
sang.
sneak her in?
She just
Oh,
sang.
okay.
Yeah.
Not
She
always
didn't
good.
have a
was just
good
the way- she was not the
mod,
best at
but it was working.
You can come into the audience with me, and we can like convince other people to give them lots of applause. And
All right.
I think we got a good group. Maybe.
Oh wait, is Flissa's
Sage,
giant,
meanwhile, in the corner, beating his bell off rhythm.
is Flissa's giant robot friend there to help encourage the applause?
Are we advertising that we have that?
I'd rather not.
It's a
Please
little.
have him
It's a little
fine.
too crowded in the city square to bring the Doombot 5000 out with you.
Even if we decorate him festively.
Like paint him orange
put
and put
blankets on him
flowers
and
and
say it's
beer mugs
Sage's
all over
brother.
him? No.
Can we disguise kit him into just being a
Can
giant?
you what?
Can we just put a disguise kit on him and just like kind of make him look more human?
Just make him look like Sage.
Yeah. Just put blankets on him so no one can see him and say it's Sage's brother.
No, it's a golem, man. It's
I just
I
want
don't
to
think
hold
I
a
have
sign
enough
that says
items in my
applause.
supplies of my disguise kit to cover all that.
it's the freaking Iron Giant.
I fucking
We say, then we do what the Beatnik did and say it's an art project.
It's art.
Ow.
Yeah, we got a hotel that's really putting up a good offer on it.
Yeah.
To the battlefield.
Yeah, you head out to the town square where the crowd is eagerly gathering.
Is this for the
Um,
sharpshooter or the band?
The band.
Okay.
The sniper contest is not held in the town square. They
From the
learned their
rooftop,
lesson
one had
after
1
last
point,
year.
Go.
Why ever not?
Plus guns, always a good idea.
There's a lot of competition that's going on. They're very amateur acts, but One of the there's a halfling band though that's just stealing the show,
Ooh,
and it's clearly gonna come down between the two of you. What's the name of your band?
I think last time we were Gloria and the Moonstones.
we can be whatever you guys want.
I say Gloria and the Moonstones again.
I like sticking with the theme as long as we have Gloria as the front person.
All right.
There he sits in the far back. He's
Gloria
like, I'm
and
just gonna hide back here.
Gloria and the Moonstone and the halfling band led by Stompin' Con Tommers.
I've got drum.
So yeah, like I said, they're gonna take the stage first. This is gonna be like a 2 out of 3 kind of thing.
There are 3.
So I'm just gonna roll their performance. Con Tommers was in a reference specifically in Neverwinter Nights. It's a joke on Tom Connors. Oh no! Oh no!
And I am completely lost during all of this, but that's okay.
They got a nat 1.
They were drunk before they went on stage, clearly.
Tell me one of them just barfs all over the front row.
They got a little bit too big for their britches, huh?
This is amazing.
I don't even know how to parse.
Everything is out of tune. They're drunk.
They were all set up for the key of G for their last performance, but they meant to be set up in the key of C, so they started playing C notes and it all got kerfuffled.
A piece of the lighting equipment just falls and crushes the lead singer.
One of the band members had a hot mic and says something horrible and just echoes out into the crowd.
That's why tieflings don't deserve to exist!
All the tieflings stare at him and
Everything
man.
dead stops, and it's just dead silent, and everyone's just staring at him with the most shocked expression.
Even the yodeling and the accordions.
Like
Dead silent, just crickets.
There's like people in the crowd are throwing tomatoes at these poor guys.
Oh, you suck!
Wow, everyone's giving food to these guys. This is gonna be a tough act to follow.
No, that's bad. Yeah,
Sage
they're
on the arm.
throwing food and it's splattering all across them, which means they don't like them.
Wow, halfling
Oh no,
customs are weird.
that's universal. That's every custom.
It's usually
Yeah,
rotten.
I can smell it from here. It's pretty rotten.
But it's Oktoberfest, so it's like pumpkins.
Oh, God. Like half their body mass.
They're little halflings. It's gonna kill them.
It's the little gourds, the little mini gourd pumpkin.
Go
I'm kind of
go
scared.
ahead and try to beat a 9.
Are we all doing it? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I think we're good.
Oh, I rolled advantage on accident.
Steals the show.
For just for shits and giggles, I cast Major Image just to make it fun.
Is it like a big fucking, like, black metal dragon that rises up out of the back of the stage? We are in
It's
Germany.
totally like a bunch of dragons almost fighting each other.
Old
That
school
was
white
the
dragon.
not Pilgrim.
It's as small scale as it has to
Singing a
be.
death metal concert.
Wait, hold on. Is Gloria's genre metal? Is she like a metal gal?
No. I am, but she's not. No.
I kind of want that. There's like sweet old innocent Graham, and then she gets out on stage and just starts rocking around.
Her music is either.
Oh
depressing-
God.
If anything, it'll be depressing.
It could
But
be
since
one of
this
those-
was good, it was probably more crowd pleasing and so less sad.
I'm making a mental note to put Gloria into a Ramstein music video later.
Yeah.
Do it.
It It could be one of those like epic folk metal ballads with dragons.
Oh, that would be Blind Guardian for sure.
Oh
I want to
yeah.
listen to Blind myself now.
The crowd's attention turns back to poor Stompin' Con Tomers, who's again after Gloria's amazing performance, they're still getting booed, so they're gonna get a disadvantage.
Woo!
That's still good.
Oh, but they're coming back strong. So you guys have to, more than half of you have to beat an 18.
Oh, we're
dear.
fucked.
Oh no! I rolled a 2!
No!
But it wasn't the one.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait! I'm totally not above it. Maybe I am. Maybe no. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Okay, I'm good.
Oh no!
Wow.
Okay. So the thing
we
with
kept it together,
20s
but then
and
two of
one,
us.
it's
Please
still
don't tell me every crit is a hot mic. Seraphina and Sage just talking backstage. Yeah, I don't know why a halfling would say that. Yeah, I guess they're all just like that.
I was thinking it was more like Sage was hitting the triangle offbeat and Seraphina was following that and not the rest of the band.
Oh no.
Sage's triangle somehow shatters. You'll never be able to explain that, but it just happens.
He just. Hold on, maybe I can beat it into a square.
Sage just like desperately runs across the market square to the blacksmith and is like trying to forge it back.
Luna's dead!
This has turned into an epic showdown now. Like Stompin' Con is making a comeback. Gloria and the Moonstones are falling apart, and it goes into round 3.
Oh man.
Come on.
Roll bad, roll
Oh.
bad, roll bad.
13 is the number to beat.
Wait, did you roll it?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is round.
show up?
We
Yeah,
didn't,
we didn't see it.
Oh, I don't know why that's not.
Oh no, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
It just took like
13.
20 years.
I rolled 12 again!
I'm afraid.
No!
Oh.
Ah, what the hell?
Oh,
What is that? Ah!
So
Hey,
successful.
Gloria!
1, 2. Oh, that's still less than half of us.
What did you do with your
Can I do that to one of the judges? or to as many of the judges as I can?
I'm gonna say no because you already rolled performance. Like that's
I
what you'd be doing instead of singing.
I should start doing telepathy to everyone within 30 feet of me, just saying like, "Oh man, those halflings really suck. They're bad."
Oh wait,
really bad."
really?
And
Okay.
like, oh, God,
Alright.
It's so great. Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Alas, your
God damn it.
Glory and the Moonstones fade in the
Sorry,
stretch.
guys.
Why did I roll 2 1
gonna-
2 twos?
I'm just
In the
gonna
grand ceremony,
pass out a trace.
the fancy
off the
hat
stage.
is bequeathed to Stompin' Con Tomers.
Saria's sad. She wanted to win that hat for either Gloria or Noche.
Gloria
Might have
did
had to be
great.
adjusted for Noche.
Gloria did
Gloria
fantabulous.
did great on every single time.
Gloria was amazing. As always, she always carries us in this band.
She really needs to start her solo career, let's be honest.
It's just the Beyonce.
Yeah, we're all dead weight.
You still managed to collect 14 gold in tips.
Woo! Saria's not taking any of it. She's just heading off to the sharpshooter contest.
Going with her.
I'm going to.
There's Seraphine at the back of the band, just drums her instrument on stage. Okay, done. Walks off.
And as you see her walk off, she just like slips her hand around Noche and just like yoinks her right to her waist as she's walking, just like, "This is mine."
What?
Saunters off.
case
No,
any
she's
other
clever.
elf ladies try to pick her up.
I totally took a picture of them while they were on stage. That's the thing that happened.
Oh, my head hurts from laughing so hard that I started coughing.
The good news is we got all the ones out of the way.
No, we haven't. That's the sad part.
No, we haven't.
You got all your shoes out of the way.
Shh, don't jinx us further.
The sharpshooting contest is held on the outskirts of town.
Cool.
Let me get this set up here.
Castelia's gonna skip the entire way.
Sage will follow Castelia because he thinks she needs a babysitter.
He's probably not wrong.
Yeah, it's our turn
To be
go
fair, the night
shoot.
before he thought that again, but he ended up blacking out and losing all his money, and she made like 50 gold.
The sharpshooting challenge requires a 50 gold entry fee, but there's a 1,000 gold prize to the winner.
Okie
Oh,
dokes.
damn.
I pass over 50 gold.
Nice.
Okay, I'm
So-
pass over.
Are you
gold
gonna
too.
go, Addie?
There's basically like three heats to this, and basically roll with it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Who's joining up the sharpshooting contest?
Yo.
Me,
Are you
Castelia.
gonna go, Addie? Is Magnus not here? Oh,
Sorry. I'm sorry, I was my mom.
Are you gonna join us?
What's going on?
Sharpshooter?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, my mom.
It's fine.
Sorry, I love this idea that like adversity thought he was in line for something else, and then he gets to the front like, "Are you joining up with the sharpshooting contest or what?" Oh, sure, sure. I thought this was the line for the pie eating contest.
Is there a pie eating contest too?
Yeah.
There is.
Between pie and gun, you know, they're both 3-letter words.
Oh man.
It's held at the outskirts of town. There'll be 3 rounds. Basically, everybody can roll advantage to try to make a AC 17 hit. You basically have 2 chances to hit AC 17.
Is there anyone there who looks like they're dressed like fucking Annie Oakley or something? They look like
Oh
they're-
yeah, oh yeah.
Can I use
You
my
know, like
gun?
immediately right off the way, there's an officer there from Lyon's, Lieutenant Mayweather.
I'm gonna sit.
Kick his ass.
I'm gonna sit approximately 30 feet behind him and just have a little mage hand ready for when he gets up to shoot.
I
Oh
approve.
my god.
I approve of this blatant cheat.
I do.
Sage.
Wait,
I don't know why, but I feel like I'm disappointed in Noche.
Wait, what weapons?
That happens every now and then. Just assumed.
You can use your own guns, right?
Yes.
I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Addie.
I'm gonna smack that guy on the ass when he goes to shoot
Go Noche.
with my mage hand.
Can she do that?
She's the captain. She can smack anyone on the ass she wants.
Who's the captain? What?
He's not the captain. I'm the
Oh,
captain.
that was Luna. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's not me. That was Noche.
Can I put on my red helmet for this?
Though you'll notice that Lieutenant Mayweather's a lady.
Oh. Well, okay, I'll slap her on the ass.
Noche
Gender
is,
equality!
Noche is all over the place in this competition, this Oktoberfest.
You know, I have
Happens
shit
in
to do.
Oktoberfest.
First
Days
it
of
was the
Oktoberfest.
nerd, then it was the shark.
She wants to expand her horizons a little bit.
But yeah, can I put on the helmet? The red helmet?
Yes.
Cool, I'm gonna do that.
I'm just gonna give Adversity a bardic inspiration, just like, you've got this!
So
Just
go ahead
kinda
and
gives
roll
a
an
thumbs up.
attack.
Who?
With advantage.
I'm nervous to
Roll
roll
it with
this.
advantage?
Do
You actually
think
get,
it's
like-
back- do you
You're
think it's
basically
back on
two
the app
tries to. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I had a
I'm
thing
so
with
I
you.
don't I'm so nervous to push the button.
Me too. I'm like sitting here like eh.
We should do a countdown.
Okay.
It's a
Oh,
contest
we all
out
do
in
it?
an open field. Yes, anybody in the.
Okay, one advantage. Go.
Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put on my helmet. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, that's not bad.
Nice.
If Adversity is shooting twice, I gave him bardic inspiration for that 12.
Yeah, I was about to roll that. I was about to ask what it
It's
was.
a D8 right now? Gloria, you're the other bard, is that correct?
Yeah, but I think the target was 17. So like I think you're
It was 17.
all
You all hit.
so you can keep it for if you gotta go again.
Oh, I thought they had.
Oh.
Okay, I thought the advantage was shooting twice.
Oh, because it's a stationary target.
It's a stationary target, and you're basically getting like 2 tries each. So even
Oh,
if you
each
missed
round.
once, yeah, like you just have to hit it once.
Oh,
with
They're
the
already
two
hit it
tries.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just get something fixed here. Sorry, like I had. It has disappeared.
Do you remember what the 2 hit was?
I do. I have it fixed now. I just quickly wrote it down. Okay, so you all qualified to get into the finals.
Woo!
From here, it'll be whoever rolls the lowest is eliminated.
Sudden death.
I'll keep throwing bardic inspirations to Adversity.
I'm gonna employ my ass smacking plan.
This.
Do you smack
No
one cheek per round?
One cheek.
I mean, it's only one mage hand, so I assume, yep, that sounds about right.
Gloria will root for Castelia, so you get a bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
The captain's on her own.
Derry. On her own.
Sage will also root for Castelia, but it will give nothing.
Oh.
No chance rooting for Slick by ruining other people's chances.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. I- no
Mayweather
chance
only got a
helping in her
15,
own
so
way.
you basically all have to top that at least.
Oh god.
As she awkwardly tried. That's not with advantage anymore, though.
I'm sorry. Just ignore
Yes,
that.
that's
Then.
just 14.
Well, Sari's out.
There's kind of hot,
Cool.
y'all.
I mean, not quite yet. We don't know.
Someone else could roll really bad.
Yeah, but you guys both have bardic inspiration die. Unless you guys get really low, you're gonna beat me.
Like a one or some shit, yeah.
See? Bye, guys.
All right. Luna, Seraphine is
Cool.
eliminated. And they all of you rest you proceed to the next
Serafina's
round.
very salty.
Again, same deal. Make an attack roll. Whoever makes the lowest is eliminated.
I'm gonna smack some asses again.
it without-
she spins around and just yells at the crowd, "Who keeps doing that?"
You do know
is
your
it without
mage hand
advantage?
isn't invisible, right?
spectral. That
No,
means
it's
invisible.
it's visible.
Ghostly, they can
yeah.
still see it.
I manifested it under her coat.
That's really
Because
creepy.
because it's a spectral hand, but there's a specific
Sure.
like thief thing or a rogue thing where it makes it invisible. So the regular one isn't invisible.
Cool. Hey, you know, if this doesn't work for you, I can just summon the Banana Man and he can do his thing. So
Doesn't
I've
seem to be
got-
doing anything, so.
I've got methods.
This is. Oh god.
So sorry.
The Arcadian sniper scene needs a hashtag #MeToo moment or something. God.
I feel bad for her.
Oh, I guess you shouldn't.
Don't feel too bad for her.
Gotta beat her first.
You have a bardic if you want to use it there. I don't know if you do.
Adversity, that bardic inspiration was not inspiring enough. And he is also eliminated. It goes down to Lieutenant Mayweather and Castelia de Aragon.
You can do it. No.
I just go. I start using telepathy on what's her face and go, "Hey, bada 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 bada."
She turns around and looks over to the crowd. Go ahead and give me a deception check.
It's telepathy. I'm not doing anything. I'm just.
I know, but
sitting
you got to keep a straight face. Like, oh, who, me? No, I'm not doing anything.
there. Deception, you said.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're trying hard not to laugh.
Wait. Did we get Lunar Blessing for that scene? Because I'm totally gonna use it now.
Yes,
We got it.
yes, you do. You should.
Aw, I would have
Alright.
freaking used that. Oh well. Too
Thank
late
you.
now.
I'm sorry, I got that at like the last second. I kind of forgot about that.
Oh wow.
Okay. Totally worth it.
Oh. Yeah, she just glares over the crowd. She knows somebody's up to something. But she goes back to her and takes her next shot. Ooh.
Come on.
Did we bardic inspiration
Or second
Castalia?
She still
Yeah.
has it.
I still have it, so it's a 1d8,
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh.
which I'm gonna use right now.
Yeah.
Yeah! Castelia wins the sharpshooting challenge. That was down to the wire, man.
I've
You
never
get
won anything before.
an additional 1,000 gold out of that.
Holy shit.
That was the big
Yeah.
prize. Damn.
Do you want me to put that on the ship sheet, or do you want it to be your pocket gold?
I'll only take. That's a lot of pocket gold. You can have the. I'll take a like. I'll take 500, and then we can put the other 500 in the ship gold. If that's all right.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think it's a little bit too heavy for me to carry.
You gotta get like a cool picture on the Bone Baby because I can't ever find it because it's just a generic picture.
Yeah. Same.
Oh, like a little. Sorry, I keep. Again, I'm procrastinating a lot. It's this whole month. It's no fun.
That's okay.
This
I
whole
kinda-
month has only been 1 week.
I mean, it's not necessarily you. Like, we all have control of the token. We could all put something up on there.
This whole month has been 1 week. Wow, that just sank in.
Only
Uh,
6.
That's not wrong.
It's been a really rough week.
It's been the March slump, and it's lasted into April.
whenever the snow wants to melt, would just be just super.
There's
Anyway.
snow up there. I'm so sorry.
We had snow here. You're on
We
Friday.
had
No,
We had a
Yes,
blizzard
Thursday.
yesterday here.
I had snow
Uh,
at some point. I don't remember when.
It's like
Oh, I'm so
70
ready for
here.
spring.
What?
It is today, but here yesterday, like I was outside doing stuff, and then all of a sudden there was like an inch of snow on the ground. I was like, what
Sorry, it was in the 80s today, so I can't relate.
I don't go
And-
outside.
Sparks gets banned, and no.
That
Terry
was
goes
the end
back
of
to the ship.
Castalia.
Yeah, the only contest left is the pie eating contest, which is tomorrow. You guys are free to do whatever you want for the rest of the day. If you want to roll on the party table,
Not a
or have
chance.
anything shenanigans.
What time is it after the contests are over?
It's approaching supper time. Say 5-ish.
Sage is gonna cook a celebratory dinner because Castalia won. Yay!
Can Sage cook?
Oh no!
Nope.
So we all get
No.
food poisoning tonight.
Sage tries to do something that like wraps it back to like, oh well, she won like a rifle challenge, so he winds up putting gunpowder in the cake.
It
was-
like
Wait,
Sage.
Sage only knows how to cook over like campfires and shit, and this is like a super fancy kitchen on our super high tech ship, and it just
Poor
doesn't go well.
Etienne.
What's important is we're sharing a meal together. You know, in theory, you don't actually have to swallow.
You suddenly regret not running fire drills on the ship.
This is thank you, Sage. And then she's gonna like put it in
Covertly
a
dump it
napkin.
into a potted plant.
Well, this has been.
That's
a
when we
lovely
all ask
meal.
when that plant got there and prepare for a mimic battle.
It's so weird. All the plants in the ship are dying.
Oh, so we're rolling on party table?
He made it for a Goliath. He made it for a Goliath constitution.
So we're rolling party table?
Ouch!
If you want to, Sage is staying in tonight. He's partied way too hard. That's the only reason I did that.
Terry is not testing her luck.
Oh, good. She can join Sage for dinner.
I think Castalia is afraid of losing her winnings after the first time.
What's the 1,000?
Well, this has been a lovely meal and a lovely evening, but I'm going to go perform arcane rituals to try to speak to the moon.
Oh, I'll
can
join
I-
you.
Well, you can watch.
Me and University are heading out.
And have fun, you two.
Terry hangs out
Holy
with
shit,
Sunday.
he rolled even higher! Oh, man!
Is that the sorry
Wait, why
the
did
moon made you
that
crazy
happen?
cake?
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that again.
He made
I hope that's for
dessert.
dessert.
Yeah, the dessert was great. Nobody survived to try it.
Delicious pie.
You can just like smear some on Noche's face. While
Everyone's
she's babbling
retching over
over.
the side of the boat.
Yeah, I used all of the salt in the ship on the main course, so I didn't have any left for the cake.
I just put that entire sentence only just processed, and I'm so happy it did.
Adversity and Mev go out partying. Adversity has this decent time. You manage to rake in like 7 gold. But Mev steals the show. She is out there like just dancing her heart out.
Where was that earlier, Mav? Huh? I'm sorry.
Wasn't drunk.
Eh, there it is!
Oh my god.
You know what? Maybe we're just not meant to be a band.
Mev rakes in another 100 gold.
We're meant to ride on Gloria's coattails.
Yes, that's right.
Sweet.
Like Erica's like quiet agreement of be like, yeah, Gloria's clearly the best one.
It's funny though because that performance is not something. It's not my greatest skill as a bard, but like it always seems to turn out okay. So I'm like, okay, it fits for the backstory.
Gloria's our Beyonce.
Jesus.
Elderly pirate Beyonce. There's the title for this episode.
Okay, so maybe she's more like our Cher.
Uh,
I think that's a no.
Sorry, Noche, you wanted to give the
Yeah.
madness spell another try?
Give that a shot, except this time I'm gonna go into the brig and lock myself in a cell so I don't draw all over the classroom walls and then have to erase it, and like that was just a mess.
You tried that last time and they just let you out to do that because it amused them.
Alright, so last time was a bit of a mess, and I mostly blame you.
Are you talking to Sage or
Sage and
Castelia?
Castelia, both of them.
Sari's just leaning against this wall with like an amused look.
This
Just looks so
time-
happy.
This time, just don't let me out, okay? I don't want to put strange, creepy things all over the ship, and you know that's a bad scene.
You're asking us to change an inherent part of your personality.
Well, I'm just asking you to see that I limit that part of my personality to this small
Okay.
5x5 space.
All right. Well, if you escape, I at least promise to put mittens on you.
I'll make sure you don't leave, Shy.
Okay.
Well, then you won't be able to draw all over the walls
Right. I'm not going to ask.
or stab someone.
Do you want a notebook so you can draw him?
I'm just imagining Sage trying to put oven mitts on Noche so he can blame her for the kitchen fire. See? She has oven mitts on.
He leaves her in the kitchen with a sign around her neck.
That is so valid. You know, that's a good point, Castalia, and Noche just grabs her book from her bag and shoves it out of the cell. I don't want to waste the paper.
Ooh.
Don't, Sari, would you please, before they...
Sari takes it.
Aw.
She's like, I'll take this.
So... That brings me to
Trish-
another point. I could do this as I did the last time where I tried to contact my patron, or I could potentially attempt to contact some of Adversity's relatives. If they're dead, it should work.
Whichever you think is best, Noche.
Can you do that?
I don't know. That's totally up to you.
What does
Oh.
contact other
I
plane
don't. I've just been
do?
looking at it.
They would be on another plane if they're dead. If there's like an afterlife, is the only thing I was
It's the
thinking.
spirit of a long dead
But it's
sage,
specifically like
a
a demigod or like.
Does it have-
I don't think it works on just regular dead people.
I mean, a sage is just a regular dead person who was really smart. So I don't.
That's-
It's up to you. But
It's implying
like,
someone of great import, though.
Is there another spell that would let somebody contact the dead?
well,
I
Can we
think there
get a
is.
Ouija board?
sending doesn't say it
A
can't, but I've been
Ouija board.
assuming that sending can.
Yeah, I'm
You would
assuming
have to know
wouldn't be able to.
Adversity's parent, though, and we don't know enough about him
Yeah,
to do
that-
that. Neither does Adversity.
That's the trick with sending, is I don't know them. But this one, like, I know that he's a paladin or whatever, and I mean he. If it doesn't
You
work,
know
it doesn't
his
work. That's-
name. You know his full name too.
That doesn't
Yeah.
help sending, though. Even if you know their full name, that's...
No.
Oh.
I'm not.
No.
Okay.
I know sending's not gonna work.
I
Yeah,
thought the
I
argument
wasn't
was
talking
sending
about
still,
And
sorry.
like I said, it's totally up to Jeff whether that's something that this could do.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, well then, never mind.
Rewind.
I
Noche
mean,
didn't say
your
that.
character doesn't know that.
It's true. Can we get a Ouija board up in this house?
No, never.
Well, it's almost Samhain. If we're going to do something like that, we can wait a few more weeks.
Ooh, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to contact the dead, Samhain would be the time to do it, but it'd still be something like fairly dangerous to do.
Well, Oh, come on.
So is everything else we do.
Well, I suppose
You don't need your souls much anyway.
I don't technically own mine anyway, so it's all good. I suppose I'll
It's
just
it.
do this like I did last time, and maybe if it works, maybe I can ask something about them. I don't know if my patron would know anything about that, but we'll see. So yeah. What?
I just said good luck.
Okay. I do the thing.
I do the thing.
DC 15 intelligence save. I have my intelligence bumped up for being here, and oh shit!
Nice.
Okay, so cool.
Um.
Oh god.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh god.
Noche in space.
Yeah, you find yourself in this familiar but still very eerie void.
There you are. Hey, all right. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
That's my girl.
That was the first question.
Question number one.
You have a minute.
Seriously, dude, the fuck?
You have a minute, and he does short phrases or single words.
That's fine. I've got things written down. Nothing to say?
It's in the sidebar.
Oh shit, what? Oh. I don't like that.
What is it, a Dalek?
That's rude. After all the trouble I've gone through, where are you anyway?
The answer comes with like a series of numbers,
Oh god.
like just rapid fire in your brain. Give me an intelligence check.
Shit. Shit, I got rid of the notebook. Oh fuck!
I give her
Nope.
my lunar blessing.
Oh, you can do that.
Oh shit. Okay, thank you.
Can I give her my lunar blessing?
No, we're only gonna do that one.
Oh god.
Because
It's this you ask like where it is, and it's just this rapid fire series of numbers.
Is there any does it seem like coordinates, or is it completely unfamiliar?
It is completely unfamiliar.
Shit. All right. Well, that's not very helpful. You're not very helpful. What? You've never even told any of us what you want from us. What do you want from me? What does that mean? You want us to protect you?
The thick plotting.
Protect me from what?
I'm gonna laugh. It's like yourself.
Dun dun dun!
And that's the last of the 5 questions, and so Noche snaps back to reality.
Oh, snap.
I need my book. Give me my book.
What?
Shay just.
Wait, what was the last question?
Sherry pushes it through
What was
the
the
gate.
last question?
The last question was protect.
Crazy
me from
pants?
Holy shit. Okay.
Sari passes the book through the gate, the bars.
what? Try to write down as much of that fucking number as I can.
How'd it go?
When
Now, to
I'm
the outsider, this has like all happened in an instant. So Noche is out there. I need you to take this book and keep it safe. And then she just suddenly steps back. Give me the book! Give me the book!
Sari opens the door and goes inside.
well, the good news is that I'm not insane.
I can tell.
As while writing feverishly in the book.
You can?
I know her very well.
What's the bad news?
That's complicated. I didn't get to ask everything. We sort of went off on a tangent and ended up in a very strange place.
Sari offers her hand up off the floor.
She probably sits there a while longer trying to remember the number, but when she can't, she'll take it. I have to think about this, and I'm gonna have to do this again. I have more questions. I have more questions, even more questions than I did before. Right. Technically, I could cast this again right now, unless it says that I can't. I don't know. I think it has to.
I'm gonna apply a cooldown on that anyway, just for
That
dramatic
makes-
convenience.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dramatic convenience.
I thought it was like once only. Actually, that's why. I thought it was once every 24 hours because I was thinking, oh, once you're crazy, you can't do it again. But yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm sorry that wasn't quite as entertaining for all of you as it was last time.
Still pretty entertained.
I suppose I'll let you know when I go at it again.
Next time you should oh no, I'm not there. Never mind.
Yeah, I have to fucking write this shit down now. Yeah, Noche's turning in. No partying tonight. That was a lot.
Sari gets her tea and hangs out with her. Lots of tea.
Guess I'm gonna hang out with Sage.
Hey.
We're gonna talk to cats.
Crow's nest? Or whatever qualifies.
It's the observation platform.
Oh, science.
Yes.
Where's Meowstache?
He's reporting on us. He's reporting on us right now.
That shady motherfucker.
Contact other planes and you just reach giant meow
Hello.
Yeah, we
needless
leave
to
the brig
say-
and he drops the cloak and becomes visible
Hello
again.
there.
All according to plan.
Yes, they've fallen for my
Needless to say,
trap.
he's not around in Serafina's room because Noche is a picture of him.
I was about to say, who's this cat? And then I was like, oh, it's Seraphina's cat.
Oh, is Quick a cat right now?
Yeah.
Also,
I was
there's
like-
still a treasure chest hanging out in the mess hall. Somebody's got to put that somewhere.
Oh,
Put it in
right.
my room.
Oh shit, that's a good point. Noche was totally gonna at some point. This was something that came up OOC, but it's an amazing idea. Was gonna ask Castalia if she wanted to keep like a memory box of all of the cool shit that we have that won't fit in the scrapbook, like your deadly cigarette and your love potion.
Yeah, that reminds me, I need to get it back from adversity. But yes,
Cool.
why not?
So yeah,
I'm gonna put it at the end of my bed.
Castalia's pretty little chest that we can put stickers on and stuff and whatever.
Where are we gonna put our big chest of dubious things?
Oh, I figured that was in our room, but that's kind of obvious that it's in the captain's room. If you want to put it somewhere else, we can put it wherever.
I just feel like we should put it somewhere that's pretty secure, but I don't know what's the best secure location on the ship.
Is there like a room that just literally gets used for nothing and we can just lock it in that room?
I should put it in the engine room. It has a giant
were
lobster taking care of it.
I don't think Guppy would be able to be trusted with that box.
Hey Guppy, we're gonna put this mystery box right. Whatever you do, don't open it. The safety of the world hangs in the balance.
It contains secrets beyond your wildest.
I'm going to get into that box.
Just try not to think about it.
That is the worst idea ever.
We won't have even left the room. And
I
we're trying to
feel-
wedge
Guppy
into the
will have
lock.
made another robot
I
to
feel
break
like
it.
Guppy. Oh, there's my cat. My cat was hanging out with Meow. Right, Quick was a cat because he was hanging out with Meowstache to keep an eye on him. That's why he was a cat. Also, because kitties can be kitties together.
What is Glory doing?
There are plenty of like empty rooms that you could lock it in, but like there's no. The only like doors that have specific locks are in the brig.
Maybe you
Oh.
should make like a drawer with like a false bottom or something to hide it
It's
in.
a little big for that.
But it's
A
a good
cabinet or like a little hidey hole.
Would there be a way to like install a lock on one of the doors? Like, I don't know.
You probably theoretically could, but you'd have to go to like a major shipyard to get anyone to work on this thing, and it's a little hot to be.
Right.
You might as well bring a police car to a mechanic and be like, "Hey, man, can you put on like a new paint job?" No, we're not doing that.
Maybe
But
like
I guess I'll put it in the magic lab. The fancy chest in the magic lab.
I'm assuming that's
Not that it is a magic lab yet; it's just an empty room right now,
It's got adversity's potion stuff in it.
just sitting on the floor, basically.
We'll get him a table.
And then arcane lock it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna arcane lock both of the doors of the magic lab. Well, I can't do that right now, but slowly
Yeah.
over time, every day I'll lock another door. I'll lock the memory box for me and Castalia as the only ones who can open it, and the magic lab, me and Adversity, as the only ones who can open it.
Yay!
Gloria's bed is now on the deck.
Shut up! That didn't happen.
I want to sleep beneath the stars.
Stupid clicking is being bad. Fellow old person. How old are you, Sage?
Did she ask him that?
Yes, how old are you?
Oh, I mean, when you're living in a cave, you don't really have time to think about that sort of thing.
Okay.
How many springs have you had?
Winters, and at least 50? I sleep through a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Is that old for Goliath?
No, out of character, Goliaths only live about as long as humans. They don't even have like a dwarf kind of age.
Oh.
Like the expected lifespan is maybe 70 or something.
I thought it was
So-
just lower than that.
You're like,
But
you could be my child. The age. You're You're not that old.
Awkward.
Okay.
Actually, my child is older than you.
I feel so young.
Wait, how old did Sage say he was?
He says he's lost
50
track, but
winters.
he remembers roughly 50 winters
Okay.
or so.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, I made it awkward.
On this ship is so much older than I am.
If you feel we're holding you back in your career, we totally support you branching off and doing your own thing.
Gloria?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. I had my career. I shouldn't even really be doing anything right now because I was in retirement before all of this.
Before you became
Because you wanted to find your grandson, right?
Yeah.
But I like bards because they understand the importance of legacy and history.
Yeah. It's very important.
You have an important job. I mean, I just punch things. And then feel bad about it.
I tend to not think about history a lot.
No?
Yeah.
That's because it should be herstory.
Oh my god.
Excuse me,
Because
the peanut
I
butter
mean,
gallery
it's-
had to
you know
say
it's
something
dead.
stupid.
It's important to focus on the future anyways.
Yeah.
We have a lot of shit we all want to do.
And not a lot of time.
Less than we think.
You're not gonna die tomorrow.
No.
No,
Not
but life is
tomorrow.
precious.
I think I'm gonna go drink.
No, you don't need to do that. We'll stop talking about depressing things.
Life is precious and I have to drink while I can.
No.
This is gonna be the saddest pie eating contest anyone has ever seen.
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow.
Just eating and sobbing.
That's how I usually.
Casual Sunday night. Eating and sobbing.
Eating several dozen pies.
But if nobody else is doing anything for the day, it'll officially turn into the 9th, the final day of the Oktoberfest. The drinking continues on the island. Is anybody up to anything? They want to try the pie eating contest, or
Meviniversity probably made it back some.
I need some fucking pie after the conversation I just had.
Meviniversity probably made it back sometime during the night.
Oh, of course.
I'm not crazy. I just need a lot of pies.
What is the pie eating contest entry fee and prize?
10 gold to enter, 200 gold prize.
Uh,
And this one's based on
Okay.
increasing con checks.
Great.
Sage will pay for his and Castelia's entry fees.
I only have 4 gold.
And no
Take
chase.
You find 6 gold in your pocket.
Oh, look at that.
So you don't know how it got there.
I have no idea. I
Wait,
paid
you
for mine.
You don't have to pay for me. I have plenty of money. I'll pay for you. I'm gonna pay for Sage.
I'll That's fine.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, I just I just had this amazing thought that like, if Gordo was still alive, he'd be the final boss here.
Kill him.
I just saw his name again in the NPC list. I was like, oh, that would have been awesome.
The ghost of Gordo rises from the grave.
His son is
Eat more
here.
pies.
Son! Yes!
If we never,
He wants to
Nobody,
defend his title.
nobody reproduced with that.
His
With
brother!
that.
His brother!
You don't know that.
And his brother Dordo!
Anyone seen Sunny and Philly where Danny DeVito is just having sex in a dumpster?
no. I am utterly
I really didn't need that image brought back to the front of my mind.
I am
I
horrified.
really didn't need that image brought to the
Still
forefront
dressed
of my
like
mind
the
again.
penguin.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh my god.
We do this weird thing with takeout.
Please stop! I'm actually eating.
Slowly losing
Not
appetite.
anymore, ever.
What kind of pie is in the pie contest?
A very important question.
All kinds.
Oh,
It's basically everyone in town like contributes a pie. You have no
Oh.
idea what you're getting until it's right up in front of you.
I
Oh
hope
my
I'm not
God.
allergic to anything.
we could contribute a pie.
Oh,
Can
let's
we?
say cook it.
You can, but you have no control over who would get it.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll go for something easy. Eel pie.
Eel pie. Oh, it's the best damn eel pie.
Yeah, like that's a fantastic eel pie.
Didn't know you could make eel pie.
Neither did Sage.
Sari's not participating, but if she can buy a slice of pie to eat quietly in the stands in a very polite and delicate manner, she will.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of snacks.
Corey will
She
join
gets key
Siri in
lime.
that. Corey will join you in your pie eating and not participating contest.
Do I have any spells that can help me teleport pies or something?
Oh my goodness.
A spell of summon pie.
Accio pie.
Pie patron.
Patron. No, it's terrible.
I have,
Yes!
Look.
Not
that-
as terrible as mine.
have Animal Messenger.
But yeah, the pie contest is definitely like the big main event of Oktoberfest on the island.
Oh god.
A lot of people turned out. Most of them are fairly scrawny dudes that you feel aren't gonna last. But one of them,
Oh god.
Ah,
Oh! It's him!
That looks
Oh,
like
no,
a man who
Bishop's
likes
not
pie.
oh yeah, he is settled in. He's got a little bib on. He is
Hold on.
eager to get going on this.
Important question. Can I check if he's my dad?
What?
There's so many new questions.
If I just from the crowd, somebody shouts, "Bloody Knuckles Bill, are you my real father?" And he just shouts back, "Nope."
I just had thoughts on him!
Can I roll for insight?
If you'd like. You shoot him! Oh my god! He's dead!
I guess this is very lucky. Oh my god, wait. Like, Talia killed the unkillable.
Got too excited.
So
she got so
here's
excited
what
she shot
happened.
him.
Oh my
Here's
god.
what happens.
God.
Castelia is too far away to judge his reaction cleanly, So she decides to use the telescope on her rifle. But as soon as she pulls out a gun, like 4 police officers grab her and just haul her away.
Nope. No, Sage will follow.
And they narrowly avoided the assassination of one of the free captains.
Oh my
Slick,
god.
I left you in charge of babysitting.
Wait, I was
It's
gonna
your field, damn it.
Can I try to escape the feds? Can I escape them?
No, don't.
Can I pass without a trace?
Sari walks up to him and she's like, I believe there's been a misunderstanding.
I just
What?
Just there's 4 cops wrestling with Castelia, who's holding a sniper rifle in a crowd, and she's like, "Hang on, guys, this is all a misunderstanding."
What?
Listen,
my dad.
please forgive our crewmate. She's made several mistakes, and he'll use Faith of Tranquility for advantage.
Nice.
You can keep the gun.
Yeah, they're willing to let her go, but they're gonna disarm Castelia, and for the remainder of the festival.
Thank you.
Back?
Cover
Yeah,
her
you
mouth.
You can get it back.
Sari
at the,
just like gently leads her off. She's like, we're done here.
Thank
you
you,
can get it back
officers.
tomorrow morning.
Get it back,
Okay.
don't worry.
Like they're not letting you carry a gun around anymore.
Okay.
Wait, can she have the sniper scope?
It's screwed to the gun.
While all this
Aw.
chaos is happening, I summon the Banana Man.
I prefer to think that the act of chaos itself summons Banana.
Sari buys Castalia a piece of pie and then sits down with her and enjoys pie.
Wait, I'm gonna be in the contest. I'm gonna have plenty of pie.
Sage paid the entry
Oh.
fee, yeah.
I didn't realize that. She doesn't buy you pie then.
Fine, get your own
Oh
pie.
my god.
Sari, I'm gonna be nice. She's still sad because she lost her gun. Here, have a slice of pie. Fine, don't take my pie. It's fine.
Didn't want your pie.
Sari's just
anyway.
gonna sulk on her bench eat her sad key lime pie.
We gotta stop saying pie.
I'm drinking key lime pie seltzer.
It's a pie eating contest. We're gonna be saying pie for hours.
No, we
How
gotta
about-
stop.
How about circular fruity delights?
Large tart.
Large tart.
Dessert pizza.
Is Fruity Delight better?
No,
than
it's not.
pie?
I did. No one said it had to be better. It just had to be a different word.
You know?
Circular
I'm
plane.
stuck on something.
No. Stuffed circular plane.
Oh yes.
Or no. Well, circular cylinder. Cylinder. Stuffed circle
Stuffed circle cylinder.
I can't say it.
Fuck. Stuffed circular cylinders.
Anyway, the pies are placed in front of you.
You mean the crusty flavor
Anti-cakes.
It's the flaky bread.
At the sound of a whistle, everyone's able to dig in. So what this is going to be is increasing constitution checks.
Cool. Oh, check. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not any better at that. Or worse.
Sage
So-
isn't actually going to compete. He's going to take 5 bites and then go, gosh, I'm stuffed, and then he'll leave.
Oh wait, like does the pie keep coming? I didn't. Oh wow. I just
No,
wanted
no,
some
really.
pie.
Yeah, it was great, but thanks.
Hey, hold on. No, I'm gonna drag him back. Sage, you have to do this entire contest.
You paid money.
I'm full. I can't. I barely eat anything at all. This is like.
Then all of your life has been training for this moment.
The point is to eat until you want to vomit.
I already want to vomit. Too much stress.
Oh no, that's right.
So
All right. Since he was pressured, he'll do round 1, I guess.
I'm so sorry.
round 1 is a DC 12 con check.
Okay, cool.
Just straight up con.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no! Oh no!
Adversity
Sage,
never
carry on.
Yes.
I'm just gonna have the Banana Man gently push
So-
on Bloody Knuckles Bill's head to kind of smother him in the pie a little bit.
His Buddy Knuckles Bill entire strategy is to smother his face in the pie. His beard is more pie than beard now.
Ew.
Serafina is
Yeah,
just
IRL.
making like a disgusted face up in the stands. She's just like, why are we watching this?
Then the Banana Man's just gonna gently hold his beard off to one side.
I'm just gonna whisper over to Sage. I think that's my dad.
Wow, really?
So you get like 2, maybe 3 pies in. Castelia isn't up to the task. Adversity was one of the scrawniest dudes there. He's got no room for that much pie.
Yeah, he's like.
Everybody
oh,
else is able to keep eating.
Can I stop?
No.
You can never stop.
No, look how well you're doing.
Did Bill say that to him?
Yes.
Please have Bill roll intimidation. I'm begging you.
You can do it, man. Never stop with the pie.
All right, or persuasion. Eh.
I tried.
What's resisting intimidation inside, I guess?
The insight to realize.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm good, but good luck.
The DC is now 15 to continue.
Sage, you're not going to leave me up here on my own.
I'll sit up here. I'll just sort of nibble on the crust, though.
You can do it, Noche! Bardic Inspiration.
Oh God.
Eat!
What am I rolling?
Constitution
Con.
check.
15.
Oh God, 15. Okay. Oh, no, I don't think Bardic Inspiration's
No.
gonna do it. Nope.
Was there somebody else? Oh no, you were in the first round already.
It's just me.
Yeah.
We lost everything but the sharpshooting contest.
Oh shit, we both lost. Wait. But I lost Mars.
Wait, I'm
Do
so
you want to have a
confused.
tiebreaker? Because like now there's just 4 Noche and Bill on this round. You're the last 2 in the competition. Just awkwardly, tiredly shoveling pie into your mouth.
It's like that scene in Matilda with the chocolate cake.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, tiebreaker. Boop. Oh, I'm gonna Bardic Inspo.
They have to
Oh
like recheck the pies to see how much of each pie was actually eaten.
It's
Yeah.
a D8?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Oh my
That's-
god.
That's my girl?
Questioning.
Yeah. Noche just keeps. Like the judges have to come out. There's like a team of halflings in like striped sweaters that have to like measure how much of the pie was made. What kind of pie it was, and there's like a complex formula that's drawn up, but at the end, Noche is declared the winner.
You know what?
Yay.
You know what Bill ate? You know what Bill ate to lose? The eel pie.
No, the eel pie was delicious.
I what? I can't believe I won.
Yay.
Noche gets a small little wallet with 200 gold.
Oh yay.
It was 300 gold.
200. Unless you're trying to fake out the contest judges.
Ooh, yeah, maybe. Let's see. I thought it was 300 gold, judges.
No, I heard 200.
Nope.
Sorry.
Serafina
I was
immediately undermines the attempt.
I thought we were just eating pie.
So, was a
I thought
pie
this is how
contest.
restaurants worked in Ulm.
Oh my god.
Halflings are weird.
Noche is officially in a pie-based coma. She probably
Serafina
won't need to
carefully
eat
carries
for
her
the next
back.
couple of days,
I
but
just-
she
take
did it.
a bit of a nap.
Be careful, she's a hero.
I make
She's
my disc,
my hero.
I make my disc and I lie down on it and I let Mary
Uh,
push me away.
Serafina takes care of it. She's just like, I'm gonna bring her back. You guys hang out. I'll be on the ship.
Hold her hair back when she loses it overboard.
Blah.
That's what Mage Hand is for.
God.
There's no purer form of love than holding back someone's hair for them when they get sick.
Sure.
I was gonna post that image of when Cool Hand Luke with the guy has to eat all the eggs,
Oh.
but he's in his underpants in that scene, and that's just gonna be really, really weird with no context. If you've seen this movie, it's an amazing scene, but if I just show you that one shot, you'd be like, no. The good news, we're away from the pie eating. We never have to talk about this again.
Yay.
Until
I can
Bloody
only
Knuckles
I
Bills
can,
comes back from revenge.
I can only resist saying something terrible for so long.
You say it. Go for it.
No.
We're recording.
Nope.
I was gonna say, like, there were opportunities missed.
Yep.
I am proud of all of you.
Thanks.
Bloody Knuckles Bill if he's my dad.
Like, fucking Castalia just like
No.
Castalia just like
Poor guy.
lunges at him out of the crowd in like a tackle hug. Are you him? Are you my dad?
Bloody Knuckles Bill is covered in pie and being like awkwardly carried off by two of his crew. It's like,
I like
who are you? No.
It might
I
potentially
like to
be your
imagine-
daughter. Hello.
I like the image of him being carted off in the same manner and the same direction as Noche is being carted off by Serafina.
I just give
So we
him
had
a-
like this slight walk of shame between slightly known crew members.
There's just this pile of pirates carrying off the two, and through that they make eye contact, and there's just this nod of understanding, like, yeah. The others
Yeah,
will
like,
never
that
know,
happened.
but we
I
were
like
through
the
the
idea.
shit.
of like people who didn't know about the contest or weren't watching it, seeing all these incredible pirates being carted off. Oh my goodness, what happened? Was there a shootout? Pie eating contest.
covered in red goop oozing down their face.
Final pie was cherry.
You're really testing Erica here.
I'm so is Erica laughing uncontrollably from the word pie?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to resist making terrible, dirty jokes because some things were said that were just so irresistible, and I resisted it.
Well,
Hang on.
God damn it, Jeff!
all they did was eat pie.
God damn it, Jeff!
See, if I hate when I think of something but it's too late. I should have given everybody a pie attack, and I could have had this whole thing descend into a pie fight.
Oh,
But I did not think of that. Alas.
Well, we
That's
didn't do
okay.
it, so.
Something to remember for the
Carrie
next
would've,
campaign.
like, leave immediately because she doesn't want to get pie on her.
there's,
I mean, we'll
There's
just
no
come next
escaping it.
Oktoberfest. We have to defend the titles we've won.
yeah.
if we live that long, if the world survives that long.
If Jeff
What are you
doesn't kill us
talking about?
first.
What
I
could
legitimately want to
possibly
hear
go wrong?
every dirty joke
Anyway.
that Erica has refrained from, but I
That is
know it's not going to happen right
nope,
now.
nope,
Yes,
no, you
I
don't.
do.
That is the last day of Oktoberfest, and we will never speak of this again.
Serafina,
Oktoberfest.
make sure to get Castilia's rifle back for her.
Yeah, you can pick that up
Oh,
tomorrow morning.
was it too late to do anything?
You could, yeah, you could still. I'm sorry, the pie eating contest was around lunchtime, so you still have the rest of the day
Oh,
if
okay.
anybody wants to kick around.
I think I'm in a pie coma. Oh,
Like you think you're contacting other planes, but you're just in the pie dimension. It's the same.
Oh, that was the number. It was pi. 3.14159.
Oh my god.
Inspiration for dude.
I never know which ones are gonna get it and which ones are gonna get me yelled at.
It's part of the challenge.
It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
I'm usually just yelled at.
Again, that would have been amazing if
Oh my
Noche got
God.
a vision of pie. That was the prophecy that had been fulfilled.
Oh. I'm freed from my bond.
Patron is pie.
Serafina, once making sure that Noche is not going to have an issue of any sort,
Just
goes
make sure
off
she's
in search
lying
of
on her
all of her
side.
crew members to slowly rally them back to the ship.
Yeah.
Before heading back, Mev will totally look for a keg like that someone's selling just to bring back.
It's hard to find booze for sale this late in the festival.
I see.
Everybody's sort of spent it all. Serafina,
Mm-hmm.
when you go to pick up Castelia's weapons, the officer at the desk just kind of looks at you. Oh, are you at the Bone, baby?
Yes.
We have about 10 of yours.
What do they do?
It's 10?
Drunk and disorderly.
Oh, we won't be in this port very much longer. Could I please have them back?
Yeah, if you just take them, just get. This is the end of the
gives-
festival,
hell
so
out
we
of our
need to
town.
clear out. Like, yeah, you know what? If you're leaving, just go, take everything.
She
Sign here.
she gives them all very disappointed looks
Oh,
as
it's
they're
only 10.
marched back to the ship.
I think they did pretty good if it was only 10.
They're marched like they're giving them disappointed looks, but they're
Yes,
like
but
marching out
there's
single
still 10.
file. You know, there's the guy that's like all beaten up. One guy just has wearing only a towel.
I mean,
Shame.
what are we a
Shame.
crew of?
Shame.
One dude's covered in pie.
I mean, what aren't
Shame.
we a crew of? Over,
Once
like,
they get far enough away from the police station, she breaks out into grin and just like grabs some of them and just like walks back happily with them. Like, I'm glad you're not all dead.
With
Cheers,
the towel guy
Arons.
and the pie guy.
One of
She's only
them
putting on the front.
Sanvi.
Oh no.
Hey, what are you doing in jail?
I honestly don't know.
Well, let's all get back to the ship, sober up, and we'll be leaving tomorrow. In the bright and early morning. No hangovers. And she just has like a wicked grin on her face when she says that. And gets everyone back to the
Awesome. Any other business you want to take care of while you're in town?
Wow.
The way you said that.
Bright and early the next morning, Noche awakes with an idea.
She saw beyond the pies and awoken with brilliant new plans.
did Adversity roll another thing on the party table?
Did he?
Yeah, I thought he said he.
Oh,
had
I'm
time.
sorry, I didn't
Oh
even
yeah, do the
notice.
party.
Oh wait, yeah, party table.
30. Oh no! That's Whirlwind Romance.
I roll into party? I'm gonna roll to party.
Why is it oh no when it's whirlwind romance?
Excited.
Because it's
I
always
think I've
something
probably consigned Mev to being Adversity's like party guide, so I guess she's like guiding him around the party or something.
exciting.
I
Oh
don't know.
no!
Tell me I lost all my money.
Please.
No. Adversity. You're caught up in a whirlwind romance, but it ends badly.
Oh. Shit.
Adversity the heartbreaker,
Who?
or was he heartbroken?
Oh.
Who? You'll have to tell us whenever you get a chance who Adversity was going for, but was ultimately crushed by.
If they turn evil and then start hunting Adversity down, like a scorned lover or something.
You make an enemy.
It's Lieutenant Mayweather.
Oh no.
She found
I mean,
out whose
like-
ship you're with and just like, no.
A plus Addie, she's really hot, so
Uh,
What?
we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Everybody else, 74. Mev ran just to rake in 15 gold. And it's all D20s. Oh shit. Castelia manages to get 80.
oh, nice.
She's raking it in.
Don't know how to play poker, but I think I'm winning.
Was that her game? Like, oh, take it easy on me, guys. I don't know how to play this game.
Essentially, she's hustling people.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually everybody manages to get back on the ship, having, except for Adversity, an awesome time. And
This
you're free
was
to carry
fun.
about.
Oh, are we leaving?
Noche woke up with a horrible plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
Noche woke up with a horrible pie plan.
I don't know, is Sari around, or is she rescuing people from jail at this point?
In the
Or-
She'll
morning?
be back.
She'd be back. She went out the night
Daddy?
before.
Oh, okay. Sari, I had a thought. We're leaving today, right?
Yes.
So if we were to do something that would get us in trouble, we would be leaving today.
She raises an eyebrow.
Potentially get us in trouble, I should say. Well, you see, I that first night that we were here, I didn't really get such a good look at the library, because I was very intoxicated, and then well, Mev went in my place the next day, so I didn't really get a chance to look around. But I thought I could maybe go back, and hopefully they don't recognize me or Mev as being the person who did some weird stuff. I don't know what they did exactly, but they definitely stole a book.
Sure.
Would you like to accompany me? Because there's that one girl there who I think probably has a crush on me, and that's kind of weird, and I'd feel a lot better if you were there.
Sure.
She's going to think that I just bring random people to the library every day. That's also kind of weird.
She's gonna think you're trying to make her jealous. But yeah, you want to head back to the library?
Yeah, if it's early enough that, like, it's the day after Oktoberfest, so maybe she's even more hungover and, like, she won't think of stuff.
Just so you know, she got confined to that library for the rest of the celebration. She's not drunk.
I did
Because she-
know. Oh,
because
shit.
she drunkenly brought Noche into that.
Well,
Hmm.
Someone give her a margarita.
dang it. That's a good point. I completely forgot about that.
Does anyone have like a sleeping spell or a sleeping potion?
Nope.
Like a roofie? No. Oh God. You know what? Why don't we do this on the way back? Let's give it some
Alright.
time.
Wait, hold on. I have a suspicious cigarette.
It'll murder her.
We don't want to kill her.
Just, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to that.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait. If we're coming back through here later, I'll do it then. Maybe she'll have forgotten, or it won't be so weird. Also, I've got like a direct line to the patron now. I don't need to read stuff anymore, maybe. So yeah, we'll wait.
I don't need to read stuff anymore.
Well, not about the moon, anyway. I can just ask my demonic demigod friend about world facts.
And I'm sure it's entirely honest.
Oh God. I don't think I can insight check in that zone, can I? Doesn't seem.
They're inciting a symbol that's giving you
Yeah.
one word. That's not
Yeah.
easy.
That doesn't seem like a thing that would work.
It's gonna be on you to decide what it's up to.
Okay.
So on the way back then.
On the way back.
Where are you off to now?
Gate of Tartarus? Tartarus?
No.
Where are we going?
Isn't the village that we're going to before that?
Possibly? I don't think we ever had it listed on the map, did we? I don't know. We're heading in that direction, and Sage is gonna tell us where we're stopping.
Yeah.
The village is lots. If Noche needs his help navigating, he might be able to figure it out by looking at the map.
Sure.
Turn left at the gas station on the corner.
You see Albuquerque, you've gone too far.
Yeah, it seems like we're gonna have some overland travel a little bit.
It's not really a coastal area.
Yeah.
Thank you for laughing at my dumb joke.
I always get a chuckle out of Albuquerque.
Albuquerque is in New Mexico.
As you're trying this copy, Albuquerque's in New Mexico.
It is.
It's just how you said it. It sounded like a GPS direction.
Well, I thought it was a made-up city until I found it on the map one day, and I was like, "Oh, look at that!"
Huh?
Albuquerque.
Oh, sorry. I just completely derailed my train of thought. Just imagining going to Albuquerque and being like, "You guys are real." As you head back out into the Sea of Whispers, this time you go past the islands. Sanvi decides to take a moment to talk to Serafina in a more whispered tone. So we're heading into the Sea of Whispers again. Have you considered giving Noche something to do?
I have to roll stuff, right? For navigation?
Yes.
Okay. Ah, for fuck's sake!
Should I just start giving you inspiration
Sure.
for navigator's tools?
Yes, please!
I did say Sage was helping her navigate, so maybe he can point out that the map is upside down?
Good news, it's not raining, so you're fine.
Oh god.
I've had discussions with her, and we've come to an agreement. Don't have to worry.
What? Are you guys talking about me?
Gives her a hug.
What are you?
You agreed not to look over the side of the boat this time, correct?
This time.
Gives her like a little like, hey, squeeze, like we're Sanvi right there. Not saying it was just like
Wait, did you look over the book, the boat,
I'm using...
in the Sea of Whispers?
I didn't. I just wanted to see
No.
what would happen.
No.
What happened?
we
A
got
bunch-
attacked.
A bunch
Yeah,
of
what did
ghosts came
happen?
out of the water and tried to kill us, and it was really awesome.
That's
Do you think that
Yes.
happens every time?
Yes.
I think it does.
Don't do it.
Please don't.
But that's
Please
why.
don't. You will make the crew unhappy, and the crew is who runs our ship.
That's why next time I want to try looking through a mirror.
I
to
don't
see
think
if
that. I
counts.
don't think that matters.
Well, how would they know? I'm going. Maybe on the way back.
Your
Not this
eyes
time.
on me. I just think it's funny.
Sari's
Through a
just
mirror,
like
but
hugging
that's
her.
It's gonna be the vampire sea. You just can't like, oh man.
Sari's just hugging her and looking very tense while Sanvi is standing there like, this is not going as planned.
There's just the entire bridge crew's just glaring like, don't do it. We had a good time. We're all happy right now. Don't do it.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait.
Ever.
Visible ghosts or more like
Is-
ghosts?
They're pretty like gnarly, old, like rotten, banshee type, scary ghosts.
Oh, that's even sadder.
Meet 'em.
Anyway, I think it will be much more festive to attempt that closer to Samhain.
That's a good idea.
Sari just like face palms.
There's an atmosphere of mutiny on the bridge all of a sudden.
Sorry.
Sari just looks at Noche. Noche. Come on.
I'm
Throw
not
me a
going to
bone.
do it.
Then don't talk like you are in front of the crew. We depend on these fine people to keep the ship afloat and going in the right direction where you tell them to go.
I telepathy to Castalia. I'm totally going to do it.
Castela's gonna try to keep a straight face.
Roll deception.
Please stop corrupting the youth.
She's already corrupted.
No.
I'm pretty sure she's the one who was excited about it, not Noche at first.
Yeah.
This is not Noche's fault. She just perpetuated it.
Yeah. Not this time.
After 2 days worth of travel on this, the Sea of Whispers is just eerie and still. Wind barely blows. There are no fish. The water is just like a mirror. But after 2 days travel on it with nobody looking overboard ever, you arrive at the mountainous ridge on the northern edge of the Valuan continent. This would be the closest you can get to Lotz, but there's going to be no harbor or port in this part of the world. Your best bet is to find like a small isolated beach in this area.
Is that like safe in the Sea of Whispers? Like
How do we get out without looking at the water?
exactly?
You can once you're close enough to the land, it's not an effect. It's only the deep water.
Okay.
Don't we have to like get on a
dinghy to get to
dinghy
the,
or something? Yeah.
Yep. But like by that point, you're already over sand. Like you can see the bottom fine.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not. It's just whatever part of the battlefield that was part of this old world thing that's down there. What do you want? Sanve is going to have to stay behind and be in command of the ship. What are her orders in your absence?
Shoot. Put me on the spot. Keep the boat safe, but don't abandon us. Basically, you know, make sure that if something comes up where they have to move, that's fine. They just have to like give us some sign as to where they move to, or to come back every so often to make sure we're there. But they only need to move if someone's coming and attacking them. Does that make sense?
She nods along.
Serafina gives it to her in a much more concise and captain-y way than I can manage right now.
Oh yeah. You're all very like awesome and noble looking while you do it. Standing on like the bow with the wind through your hair.
Her stark white hair now.
Ooh.
I sent you the picture in the chat a while, like last week.
I know, I'm just playing it up. It will take you from where you are 2 days travel over land to get the Lods.
She also tells her if worst case scenario, then we'll contact her via one of our lovely people who can actually communicate with people over long distances, i.e. not me.
It was 2 days from the festival to here, too, right?
Yes. It's currently the 12th. You'd arrive on Lots on the 14th.
I assume that's 2 non-reading instruction days.
No, it is going to be 2 very tiring passing through mountainous terrain days.
All right. Still got a month left.
We take turns writing on the desk when we get tired.
For an hour. It's only there for an hour.
Everybody else has to walk, but Serafina gets to just stand proud atop the disc.
No.
Let's pick up the pace.
I was thinking they'd take turns on it, and Serafina was going to be last. Way to make her sound like an a-hole.
Also, double rations for all officers.
That's all who's on this track.
Ooh.
Are you all heading to shore?
Yep.
Pretty sure.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, that,
We
Random
already
encounter
fucked
rolls,
up.
fun. Oh, you're on the beach? Well, game over. Maybe I'll come back to that. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm plotting and planning as I go. Random encounters are fun. It's my lesson once again.
Oh god.
Do you also bring anything special with you for the mountain travel or for anything out of Lots? Because you're going to be away from the boats, and it's a very small town that probably won't have a wide variety of equipment with it.
Is Flissa able to bring her robot?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we ride the robot?
Wait, are we gonna be here for for a day or so?
It's 2 days to get there. It'd be 2 days back, and whatever's going to be down. Allegedly, this has access to the a dungeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have an estimation of how long it's gonna take to get from here to the temple? Like just based on like as the bird flies?
I mean, if you ask, Sage can give you a rough recount of like
Sage
while we're
is
traveling.
Yeah.
Pretty fast, so I don't know if that's accurate.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's gonna be a long trip, so whatever we need.
Like like rations, bedroll,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
An appropriate amount of that stuff.
Oh, Sari takes time to turn quick back into an owl while she's on the ship.
Did you tell Sanvi to keep an eye on Meowstache?
Yeah, I was gonna say she also probably told Sanvi to keep an eye on Meowstache.
So we cut back, and Meowstache just already has like a little captain's hat on. It's his ship now.
Quick can take him.
Whatever he says, Sanvi, don't listen to him.
Sorry, just preparing something real quick here. Give me 1 second.
I don't even think I have like any of my archaeology equipment anymore. I think that's all on the Golden Run.
I mean, Sari never had much anyway, so she had like her bear.
Do we have a crowbar?
She doesn't even have words anymore.
I think I have a crowbar still. Or did
I
I
have
get
a
a crowbar.
So I'm
crowbar.
also assuming that you guys were explained this information before you left town. So this would be like, if you want to retcon and say like, hey, here's what I want to buy before we leave, this is the chance to do it.
Oh, the only thing that just occurred to me, I don't think we ever divvied up the potions that we bought, the healing potions.
Yeah, that's right.
I have
Sorry.
I have 4 regular healing potions and 2 superior healing potions listed on the Bone Bebe's sheet. So anyone who wants something.
I think I still have 2 potions on my sheet.
I'll take a regular potion.
I still have 2 health potions.
Okay. So now 3 regular and 2 superior are left. Does anyone not have a potion?
Adversity doesn't.
Alright. I'm gonna give you a superior because you're awesome.
Yeah. Flissa still has 1 left.
Okay, Felissa's
It's
got
the regular.
one. Does Sage have a potion? Well, Sage has like magic hands.
Yeah,
right?
he's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a potion anyway? We've got them to spare.
Just
Oh,
in
no
case I
thanks.
give
You run out of
someone-
magic
give
hands.
someone else.
I'm good. Thanks though.
Give another one to Flissa then.
Does Mev have one?
No. Mev,
No, I don't think I'm.
Yeah.
Has one.
Mev's not gonna really ask for one because she'll try and not be in the fighting.
That's okay. This is Sugar Mama Noche. You're getting the
Oh.
superior.
Hey, emergencies, okay?
Those
This is
three
emergency stuff.
Left. I'll grab one, I guess. That way I have 2, just like Slick.
I mean, I'll take the other one. It's fine.
1 regular healing potion left.
Flissa, she only has 1.
Alright,
Yes.
yeah.
We need her to stay alive.
Yeah.
Flissa's
Main
That's
quest
all.
NPC. So this is like that we're in. Would it have been like prudent to have purchased climbing gear while we were in town?
couldn't hurt.
I mean,
Are you gonna say something, dude?
Nope.
Oh, okay. How much is climbing gear, dare I ask?
Let me double check to see if I can. What would that be under?
I
I remember seeing it, but it's not listed under tools.
think it's pittance and stuff.
Oh, that's a... I'd be surprised
think-
if your pouch doesn't have any in them.
So that's typically what climbing gear is when I've looked it up, I
Yeah.
think.
I swear there's like climber's
I
kit or
have-
something.
I have a burglar's backpack. I don't think I'd have them.
I'm sure somebody has like explorer or dungeoneers, and I'm pretty sure they both have those.
I have Explorer's Pack.
Then we should have pittance. Oh, I do have a crowbar. Oh, I have pittance too.
Yeah,
And a
pittance are
lantern.
pretty. Pittance and rope are pretty much in everything.
And a lantern that I have never used.
I mean,
No one ever really uses these little explorer packs because you're just like, oh yeah, you get it, but you have to like open it up on like a separate thing and be like, all right, what exactly do I get?
Yeah, I always
I've-
like purposely write everything
Yeah.
down.
Then I guess that we don't need climbing gear because we already technically have it because pittance and rope is considered climbing gear because that's
well,
Yeah.
okay, not to put like a wrench in everyone's day or whatever, mixing metaphors.
A crowbar in People's Day.
I've been assuming that everyone who was at the party lost all of their shit because we were in party clothes. We were not carrying around our explorer's pack.
I wasn't.
I
there.
don't. I mean,
Oh,
This is a very good
shit.
point.
I don't have a lot more things than I thought I did anymore.
yeah. So Castalia can have her shit because she came from a different place when she was jailed,
I was in jail.
but
yeah.
everyone else does not have their shit.
Shit.
You probably won't get it.
I lost
Uh,
everything.
So this is your
I'm
chance
sorry.
to rebuy
Your
I
character
just,
wasn't-
like, I
wasn't
deleted all that
arrested.
shit off my sheet.
well, I didn't because I
I lost
didn't
a
think
whole
of that.
fucking instrument.
Mev wasn't in. Mev didn't
I
get
didn't
arrested.
get
Did she?
I didn't get
Oh
a-
wait, yeah, we were all
we
in
were
party
all in
clothes,
party
right?
clothes, yeah. And I was in a guard's clothes. I probably at most
Right,
had
right,
my
right.
daggers on me as well as someone's sword.
Yeah.
Bishop's. I had Bishop's sword.
Bishop's Sword.
And
Yeah.
like nothing else. I had my flute on me. I lost my drum. I didn't have my drum.
That would mean
I didn't have my leather armor
that
either.
We don't. This means that we don't have the immovable rod anymore, or the dimension cuffs, because I
no.
have those.
I put the rod was in the box. Like, I grabbed some shit while I was on the ship,
No.
but I did not grab everyone's like packs and
It's-
things.
I basically said like your personal effects were all there just so that I wouldn't have to we wouldn't have to do the math of like who has holding what when.
Yeah.
So basically if anything that was on your character sheet was returned. I'm gonna say.
So we lost nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even those of us who didn't go to jail.
Especially those of you who didn't go to
Even
jail.
though some of our shit was still on
Okay.
the
I have to
Golden
resolve
Run?
that
Okay.
shit.
I'm not gonna question it.
I guess maybe if they like searched the whole ship and then dumped everything into the same box, potentially it's all there.
I mean, yeah, because I mean the ship didn't go down. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
Just not like
So
your
we-
clothes or something, just for again to make things interesting. You had to break out your party gear.
Okay, then I'm going to spend money on a set of common clothes, a set of traveler's clothes, and a set of fine clothes.
One of
Yeah,
each.
probably. I'll grab 3 common clothes, just because changeling and doesn't fit every height.
Lots
Changelings-
of clothes. You're just
Changelings
like,
need a lot of
"Ah."
clothes.
That's funny.
I'm so confused now.
We lost our clothes, nothing else. Except for the people who were in prison.
Yeah.
We have all equipment but clothes that we were not wearing.
I'll figure out the money on that later, I guess.
Yeah. I basically designed that section as a you guys lose your stuff for this one dungeon kind of thing. I didn't want to be like, oh, you need to do all this math and like figure out what you were carrying and what you weren't at this
I
given
lost
time.
20.
So nothing or
I
everything,
lost
basically.
26 gold. Wait, I think I'm wrong. Whatever.
To be perfectly honest, Noche's probably been wearing her fancy ball clothing this entire time.
Seems on par for her.
Through the pie eating contest.
I mean, you're not normally dressed like this?
Well, I'm normally
It's not
dressed
that far off.
similarly.
Now she's wearing it for mountain climbing.
Oh man, my Discord is like, I gotta restart because I'm not hearing anything. I'll be right back.
I was wrong. I lost 18.5 gold from that.
Oh, why am I?
We'll take a little break here, I guess. We won't be much longer tonight,
Okay.
I don't think. What could go wrong?
I wish Discord would like pop up a little message that said you need to install updates instead of just turning everyone to robots. I'm back.
Yay.
Oh gosh, what else?
This is why we can't trust artificial intelligence. Their simple solution is always turn everyone to robots. And then the Borg happen. Um, in the meantime, if you guys want to put your token down on this page, somewhere around Flissa.
Not particularly.
Oh, it'll be fun.
I probably have also used Quick to scout ahead a little bit because he can get a bird's eye view.
I don't like that this is such a small map. We're in the middle of it, and it's a mountain on either side.
Yeah, is this the cliff?
Yeah, this is all cliff down.
Ooh, how far down?
Way down. Not like fatally down, but just
Going to climb back up.
it's going to be a bit of a damage penalty. Let's say.
This is, oh, okay, this goes down.
Yeah, the bottom
Does this
side.
go up?
That's up, yeah.
Okay.
So the blue lines are up.
Blue lines are down.
Oh.
That's where you fall.
Oh, right, because that's how shadows work.
How high is my passive perception? Okay. Actually, knowing that that's the cliff down, Mev would be over here.
Likes to live on the edge.
Just like away from the higher bit.
Are we walking this way or this?
Towards the
We're missing
left side of the
Sage and
screen.
Adversity.
I gave them like a break, so there might be a minute.
Toss a rock over. How many seconds does it take to get down?
We can see it like clatter and rattle down the hill.
So it's just a steep. It's just
Okay.
steep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 66 falling if you fall off the side of the cliff.
Ouch.
I can survive
That's
that.
60. That's
Yeah,
60
not-
feet.
Let's not we're gods this, shall we?
I mean, at that point, she was jumping off a 1,000-foot cliff. This is a 60-foot cliff, and we know we can live through this. Do, 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 do. Oh, Magnus's dogs were freaking out. Okay. You know, I have my push talk set to the plus sign on my numpad, and every time I press it, the text box for Discord is always selected, so I just see plus signs appear all throughout it. And I hate myself just that little bit more. I'm gonna pop my Ioun stone over my head as we walk.
Hey.
And I try to catch
No.
it.
Just pawing at it like a cat.
What do I have to roll to try to catch it?
I think it's acrobatics check.
Nope. I don't catch it.
You slap yourself in the face.
It's either that or you need to try and
Cartwheels off the
grab it with a roll against AC 24.
Yeah.
Magnus is back.
Hello.
Wait,
Go
what
ahead
are
and
we
put your
doing?
token down.
What are we
Oh
grabbing?
no, Stalia wanted to grab the Ioun stone floating around my head, which is... It is 1
It hit
foot
me
from
in the
my head.
nose.
Nice.
I actually much prefer that.
Oh damn! I was gonna be like this.
Just barely misses it.
It's still funny.
But yeah,
gonna-
you guys,
Oh, go ahead.
as you're distracting yourself doing this,
God.
Sari isn't. Sari was keeping watch with her birdie and herself.
yeah,
I didn't know what we were doing.
there's a screech from ahead of you,
Oh,
and
lovely.
dropping down onto the path
Okay.
is a griffin.
Oh wait, I didn't know which way we were walking.
Neat.
What kind of...
What is it?
A griffin.
Oh.
Does it look friendly?
No. And in that same instant that it lands and like releases like a big roaring screech to get everybody's attention, that's when its friend comes by.
Oh god, oh god.
Of course.
Noche.
Noche,
Hey,
make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Why didn't you just do a roll D7?
Because I was too lazy to type that out.
Oh, snap!
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Go Shay.
Why did I close the sheet? Why did I do this to myself? Because I can never find it in the stupid list of monsters. I know it's in this category. There it is. Jeez. Nope. This griffin swoops by and narrowly tries to claw at Noche. But like she's too fast for it and like, just dodges back, keeps her feet on the ground.
I just do like the Matrix.
And we will go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey. Oh man, I love griffins.
Oh fuck
Haven't
no,
fought
why did I
this
go
at all.
no. I don't want to be this
What?
high in the order.
Oh.
This is
Daddy.
awesome music. Am I? Wait, what is my? There we go. All right.
Sage is gonna
Sounds
come
like Harry
back
Potter music.
and
Great.
be like, don't hurt my friends.
Do you want to go
I
first
just-
or me?
You know, I'll go last. It's fine. And I Noche and Adversity just high-five each other because of that sweet dodge I did, and we're so distracted that we go last.
Like, wow, that was close. Yeah. Oh my god, they're still attacking. I remembered Flissa. Yay.
Yay! Does the shield
Does
guardian
this-
go with her?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Mev, you're the quickest to react.
Are either of them flying?
This one, the one to the south, is about 20
okay.
feet up.
Where's my sheet? Okay then. What is this? Bit of it.
On the flying one?
Oh wait, am I within range? Okay.
Yes.
Why did the griffin fly across the mountain? I actually have no punchline for this.
I don't think it's going to reply to you.
Oh shit, creature less than intelligence of 4.
That's...
Does it have less than a 4 intelligence? Fuck, it doesn't do anything.
It does nothing.
Just kind of looks at you and it's like...
Oh shit, these things don't understand.
No shame, laugh.
Okay.
Turns out these wild animals don't get my jokes, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
I appreciate
Thank you. I'm just gonna walk over here.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Tip your waiter.
You know, it's very important to donate to the bards in need of food charity. Wait. Is bardic inspiration a bonus action? I will inspire Castalia. Shoot him in the face.
Okay.
Oh, very inspiring.
This music sounds like Indiana Jones music. It's awesome.
It's from Kingdoms of Amalur.
I've heard nothing but good things about the game, and I want it.
Yeah.
It's frustrating in like very minor ways.
I still want to try it.
It's like the camera is just like tilted down like 2 degrees too far, and you can't see.
I wonder if you can change.
It's really weird.
I wonder if you can
Gloria.
change that in the setting in the file.
How do you calculate range when they're in the air?
It's whatever the further distance. So they're 20 feet from you right now.
Okay, so I don't think there's a way to. This doesn't have a really big range, so I probably can't do that. Okay, the one that's closest, I'll just do some whispers, I think. Yeah.
Dissonant whispers?
Yes.
And that's a wisdom save?
I totally forgot. At 9th level, I get 3 curses.
Nice.
And I did not.
You forgot to pick the second one?
Later.
Or the third one?
It rolled 4 again.
The third one.
So it takes 16 damage and has to move away?
As far as its speed allows away from you.
You would manage to retreat this thing along the short side of the map.
Sorry. You could have him flown up in the air.
Anything else?
Nope.
Sweet. Flissa, as it runs away, is going to move over to here and cast Guiding Bolt after it. Oh,
This.
wow, what is that? 27? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She was ready for that, Griffin. Meanwhile, Guardian Friend is going to move up in front of the group. Slick.
This guy on the ground.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, it doesn't say it doesn't matter what size it is. She's going to. Oh no, actually, I don't think I can cast this one because I don't have this material. Never mind.
Okay.
Or wait, maybe I don't know. No, it has a gold point. I don't have it. Then I had to totally rethink what I was gonna do. Bear with me. I guess she's just gonna shoot it.
You sound so disappointed. I don't know.
Well, I have a really
guess
cool
I'll
spell,
shoot
but I
it.
didn't realize it had a cost component. I thought it was just like a component for my component pouch, like everything else I have. Because the
was
spell
it?
doesn't really. It's Earth and Grass, but it needs 50 gold points of ruby dust.
Oh, yikes.
But it's not even that big of a spell. Like it can grab things
Wait. What does it need?
50 gold points of ruby dust.
That's just the example in Roll20. It's not really there.
That's annoying. Thought I grabbed this one off of Roll20.
When
Yeah, but it's gonna. Is there a material...
when Roll20 gives you something and it leaves that material thing blank, it means that it doesn't exist, and that's just an example of what they're giving you. It's actually blank.
Well then, fuck that. I'm gonna try and grab Mr. Feathers in front of us. Big hand, come up
Yeah,
from
the only thing
behind.
Earth and Grasp uses is a miniature hand sculpted from clay.
It's giant owl talons coming out of the ground.
Nice.
Strength save?
Yep. It's probably gonna beat it. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Hey, it doesn't make it. It's restrained.
Oh no.
And on a fail save, it takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's not how Roll20 works. Ooh, so much damage. But it's restrained, so it can't fly. So people with swords can go up and smash.
Well, that's a
Plans,
break
I have
zone.
them.
Well, that's a break note right now.
Gonna smash with a sword.
What's the DC?
15. Fuck you.
It is restrained.
Well,
it is
hang on
free
a
from
second.
restraints.
Wait a second. Can you make it again on your turn? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I was looking at it because
Is
it
that
says
like the
and
only
it's
thing you can
restrained for the spell's duration, but then it says later on.
Yeah. You can...
Confusing. I hate wording. Words suck.
Is that like the only thing that it can do on its turn though? Is break out?
That's its action.
break out,
usually.
and then it flies 40 feet into the air.
Boo.
Castilia.
I'm over here.
Wait. No, that's
behind
behind
and then I'm going to hit it with an ensnaring strike.
Out of curiosity, though, it doesn't say the hand disappears. But it doesn't say
Nice is
anything
there.
about moving it, so I guess the hand is still there.
As an action, you can cause the hand
The
to
hand
reach
is
for
still
a
there, yeah.
different creature or move to a different unoccupied space within range.
So I have no idea where the griffin was, but there's a hand still there wherever it was.
Yeah, you got it for a minute.
Like,
Mark a little X on the map somewhere where you think is about
think
right.
it was here.
Sure. There is a hand there.
Giant motherfucking owl tail and just going. Rah!
I don't. Yeah, it's just like grabbing it. I don't think you can move it.
It doesn't
though?
say I can move it.
You can just reach for something else beside it.
It's just a giant hand.
You can make, as an action, you can make it move to a different unoccupied space within range. So within 30 feet.
Yeah, but they're all flying now,
Yeah.
so it won't be able to reach anything.
Which one are you shooting at, Castelia?
The one that's flying.
They both are.
The one that's over here, the one that just broke out.
All right, the close one.
Yeah, and is that one already injured?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's an extra D8 of damage for Colossus Slayer.
Strengths. What's the DC?
The DC is 15.
It is not restrained, but it will
Does
take
have-
16 points of damage. Damn. This griffin is badly injured and has decided not to pursue this any further. It is leaving.
Smart boy.
Adversity.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and. How bad is this thing looking?
It's less than half. Left.
Awesome. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go to the side here so he's not quite blocking my view, and I'll bonus action lightning, and I will shoot. Wait, make sure I'm not on an advantage. No. Miss?
That is a miss. That's a hit.
Boom. That's all I've got.
That's a zappy. And then anything else?
No.
No, Shay.
Alright, so it's looking pretty not good. So I think I'm just gonna chill where I am and smack it.
That's a hit. Mev.
So this one's still flying, right?
Yeah.
And my spell doesn't work on it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just Vicious Mockery it. Actually, yeah, I'll Vicious Mockery it. Flock off, Featherbrain. I should have said that a lot better.
That's awesome! That DC is insane.
Yeah, the Ioun Stone really
It
helps.
is very hurt.
Yeah.
Do I actually have my proficiency bonus set right? Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, it went down because we're not in Charisma Land.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it.
That's what I call my place. All right. Gloria.
By the way, I totally stole that from Devil May Cry and Bayonetta.
She's gonna go up here by Varsity. You said it looks very hurt.
It looks pretty hurt. It probably doesn't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, then she's not gonna do anything and hope it flies away.
Flissa rejoins the group, but is of that same mindset. Slick.
Shoo, birdie.
Sari's hand is just gonna move closer. Flavor. Oh wow, it's in pieces. There we go. For flavor, she's just gonna jump up on top of it and hang on to one of its talons and aim a gun at it for if it attacks her fellow people and hold an action to shoot it. So I gotta look.
No, that thing is booking it. It's decided you guys are too strong a prey.
You just killed its bro.
They have flown off to go lick their wounds.
Sage would be proud of us.
Sage, is that a normal occurrence around here? Is Sage here?
You go to test that, and you look around. Sage isn't here.
God damn it!
Did he get kidnapped?
Wasn't he with us this entire time? Where the fuck did he go?
He got off the boat with you.
How did we not?
I just thought dude wasn't here. I didn't realize it was narrative. God damn it!
Okay, were we following him? Was he like in front of us?
No, you guys were following. Actually, now that you think about it, you're just like, wait, who are we following? Who is in
I'm
charge?
so
What?
confused.
He's been a ghost the whole time.
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know we had started traveling yet. I thought we were still figuring things out, and all of a sudden we were in combat. So now I'm confused.
No, the Griffins took Sage.
Yeah, we kind of skipped over a lot of things.
Someone send him.
I'm trying to move things ahead a little quickly so we can wrap things up for tonight. Is what I'm doing. It doesn't work all the time. Yeah, da da da.
Wait,
confused
Sunday
players.
doesn't work all the time? Oh no, that okay.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I
me
realized that after
crushing
I made
things.
the question.
I'm gonna. Alright. Fuck it. Someone's going to have to push me. And I make the disc and I sit on it and I'm gonna send Sage. And then with the idea being that after this happens, I'm gonna take a short rest sitting on the disc and get that spell slot back.
Sari pushes the disc with the owl claw for as long as the owl claw is active and then pushes it.
Sage,
I am using that spell as long as possible.
Wait, hang on. I have to count on my fingers now because I'm doing this in real time. Sage, it's Noche.
Where the fuck are you?
We seem to have lost track of you somewhere in the cliffs. Please come back. Where are you?
There is no response.
Oh. He was a ghost this entire time, you guys. He was a ghost this entire time. We went over the Sea of Whispers, and he returned to the briny depths, and...
I am so incredibly confused.
Is it possible that I could track him?
You don't even really know where you lost him. You'd have to backtrack for like hours trying to find like where his trail goes.
Christ. I'd like to know how I lost a giant when we were following him.
Magic.
Shit.
Can I use my primeval awareness?
What does that get you again?
It means I can, what is it? Attune to my senses to see if my favorite enemies lurk by, and one of my favorite enemies is a humanoid.
And so I think it's up to 5 miles.
That's if you're in your favorite terrain, which I don't remember how that works for Revised Ranger.
Really? Not if you're using the UA
know,
Ranger.
I didn't know how Revised
Not if you're using
worked.
the new one.
Oh yeah.
No, it works really super well. I use that like all the time on my other one.
Oh, what?
And humanoid is super vague, so anything that would be considered a humanoid is counted, not just like.
Yeah, then it includes
No, there
theirs.
is nothing in range.
Is this another one of those where something weird happens and we all forget about it?
Probably.
Oh no, I have my helmet on. I'm not gonna forget.
I don't think so. I think he left.
Where did he go?
He was supposed to lead us to the crystal.
Oh, he can't have left because Fliss is here.
He wouldn't just leave us.
Should we start backtracking?
You have no other choice, really.
By this point, you're closer to the village than the start of your travels.
Do we know where the village is?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's trails all over the place. He was able to describe like where you needed to go.
Oh.
Well, you made it sound like we had no way of getting there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At least that's how I took it.
Do you suppose then that he just...
wanted to visit.
Exactly. Maybe he warned them that we were coming?
I don't know. I guess we just push forward then.
Well, Paolo Alfalfa Schnope. Are you here?
But yes, later on that night, you do manage to arrive in the tiny, tiny village of Lotz.
Is it all Goliaths there?
It is mostly halflings and dwarfs, from what you see. Dwarves. This place is tiny. Like, it's basically just a glorified trading post that has a few farms around it.
It's a hobbits.
Yeah, it's like the slightly more depressing Shire.
Oh no.
No secondies and elevensies, I guess, for food then.
Stretch it, like, there's most of this area around you is farmland, and even around the farms, like, there's just bits of old world things sticking out of the ground that they've just made the farms around.
I'm resisting the urge to run over and look at all of them.
They're resisting the urge to run over and look at all of you. Like, this, your lot is the most exciting thing that has easily happened to this town in like 100 years.
Should we ask if they've seen him?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Oh no, you don't really think he was a
Have you all
ghost, do
seen
you?
or know a very large old Goliath, like old and really good at punching things and really quickly? Really quick?
His name is Paolo Alfalfa Schnope.
Oh yeah, Kung Fu
Okay.
Goliath. We all know that guy.
Wait, really?
Really?
No, I'm teasing.
Oh, no.
I'm teasing.
Oh,
There's
no.
just like, he points over, there's like a different Kung Fu Goliath. Like, oh
no, he's like
no.
8 feet tall. Or, like, a lot taller than normal for a Goliath.
One of the most of the farmers are kind of shy. Like, you're all tieflings. They're like, they're giving you like a fair distance. But one person in particular does step forward. A dwarf. If
I'm just imagining Karate Kid, but fucking
right.
Sage.
The dwarf is ordinary height, wearing chainmail, carrying a sword and shield, and has thick blonde hair and a thick blonde beard.
You guys, it's Sage, but somehow he's traveled back in time, and it's when he was young and small.
I said dwarf.
We heard you.
This is a baby Goliath.
It's Pokemon rules. They start out small.
Can you repeat the name that you just said, please?
Alfalfa Snope.
You're looking for a member of that clan?
He was with us until not too long ago.
Well, I kind of find that hard to believe.
Yeah, Noche was right.
You guys!
Wait, he was actually a ghost?
You guys!
Let the man talk. Why is it hard to believe, Mr. Dwarf?
Who exactly are you people?
We are the Bone Baby.
The heroes of the realm.
Kind of look at Flissa to explain that.
Flissa's. Oh, me? Well.
Stop. Let's leave the village first. We're in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah, there's this weird pile of just people, weird looking farmers and halflings that are just like, again, this is the most interesting thing that's happened in a century. Like they're calling their friends.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'll sort this out.
Sure, let's follow this little man that we've never met before. It's totally fine.
Is this
Totally safe.
I love how dude has played a short dude, a tall dude, a short dude. No normal dudes, just tall or short.
Is this how you? I was only here for the Nasser and then the Cieza and then a little bit of the Tuden thing. Is this? No. Is this?
Let's not question it.
It's pretty much this weird all of the time,
That was
yes.
my question.
The armored dwarf, if the party doesn't do anything else, he'll lead them just to the edge of town.
Yeah.
On the
I'll
opposite
follow.
side that they all came in.
Following the dwarf.
Follow.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
The leader.
like I said, well, I want to believe you, but we often get pirates, rogues, and thieves coming through here, thinking that it would be a good mark. So you'll understand that I'm a little cautious when Captain Serafina and her crew make a surprise appearance.
So you have heard of us?
Everyone has heard of you.
We don't prey on normal people. We prey mostly on Valua.
This is Valua!
You're in Valua.
No, like the military people, like the guys who are doing the really, really annoying shit. Listen, I'm from Valua. I know that okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah.
I'm from
No,
Valua too.
we
Mev
definitely-
her-
I'm the only person not from Valua!
Is
definitely
Mev
know
disguised
him.
as another race?
Mev is a human right now. Mev is Camilla right now.
Okay. The dwarf is going to try and, well, he's going to say, I'm just going to, as a precaution, make sure you don't mind, right? This isn't going to hurt anyone. It's just a
What are you
precaution
gonna
on my part.
What they say before they hurt us.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
God. That's a charisma save?
Don't resist it.
Now I just.
Why would you resist it?
Just because you said that.
I'm gonna resist it!
He knows if you do.
That's fine. Oh, okay!
I guess.
That's
I guess.
only 1, 2.
We're doing great, you guys.
DC 16, by the way.
Do I resist or do I not resist?
Failed.
Bliss is not
You
going to
ha-
resist.
You don't have to resist. Noche's got a lot of shit that she doesn't want to have to tell the truth about. So
You're playing with my vulnerability right.
What is the deal with you and Seraphina? I don't have to answer that.
If you ask her what race she is, she doesn't want to have to answer that.
He doesn't care about that.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it.
What are you here for?
We're just passing through.
Came to return our friend.
Who just said that?
Zone of truth. You have to answer honestly.
I thought that was the honest
That's
truth. I didn't know we were actually staying. Okay, then I'm just gonna shut up and not say anything because honestly, I don't know.
No,
what's
you're
going
here
on
looking
anymore.
for the entrance
Yeah, but
to
technically
the
we're also
dungeon.
passing.
I thought it was
We're
past
passing
this
through
this town,
to the entrance. It's technically the truth. It's just not the entire truth.
So it wasn't a lie. It wasn't.
Omitting the
thought
truth is a lie.
That's. I
Okay.
think that's bullshit.
Well,
but
obviously,
okay.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I thought we were returning Sage home.
Sage was bringing you here. Sorry, this is what happens when I stay up too late. Sage was bringing you here because he knew where the entrance to the dungeon was. But I guess truly you don't know specifically where it is. This is just where he was going to start you.
Yeah, that's why
Why
I
are
said, for my understanding, is we were just passing through here on our way there.
That's fair.
Why are you looking?
We
for
didn't
it?
tell you that we're looking for the temple. We're
They didn't tell
passing
it, they
through.
just said
That is
pass
it.
through.
Okay, you should pass through a different direction then.
why?
There's nothing here for pirates.
We lost our guide.
Oh my goodness. This is so dumb. Try to save the world, and this is what happens.
You're
People
trying to
stop you
save the
at
world.
Every single corner.
You've killed a lot of people. You'll understand if I'm a
we can
little
just ignore
cautious.
him and do what we want.
I guess you can. He raises his shield. I'd prefer
I get
you
my
didn't.
sword out.
Everyone just calm down. We should find
Yeah.
Sage.
Yeah, do you know where our friend is?
I'm trying to help you figure
Well,
that
you're
out.
not helping that much.
Okay.
You know,
You're.
I'm just gonna treat this as compulsive truth because that's easier. We're looking for the entrance to this old world place.
I'm guarding that place.
Well, then you know where it's at. Thank you.
Yes, I do know where it's at.
Please
Why do
take
you
us
want
there.
to go?
Not a very
Why
good
do you
god
want-
if you just tell any group of pirates where it is.
Have
I'm
a
not
We are
telling you
all
where it is.
incredibly
Yes, exactly.
irritated
Thank
right
you.
now, and it's coming through very clearly. I just want to point that out because this is really bad.
I mean, look,
I'm having a
Sage
good time
said,
of my life.
Sage said that he knew where it was and he took us here, and then you're saying you're guarding it and you're here, so it's here somewhere, clearly.
This sage person, that was the Alfalfa Champé Goliath?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they were guarding it. They died out.
Well, then we've been following a ghost.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it!
We literally wouldn't have come here without him, and so I don't know what is happening anymore.
Well, I know you're telling the
No,
truth,
I resist.
so... Which one of you... She said out loud?
We need to have
No,
a token
wait,
and
I
like just a
thought
little dot
you-
on a token.
Okay, we need a token of just everyone who's telling the truth so we can just all look at it. Holy shit.
This is, you know what? It's only like a minute long. It's over now or something.
Actually, it is over.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like that has since passed. It's only a minute long.
Fair enough.
All right, so we get the point. Our friend is gone forever, and you're a terrible temple guardian, and we have business, and we're not bad guys. So can we just get this over with? It's
Even
been
if
a
you got
really
there,
long
you would
few
have no.
days.
This has been the longest afternoon I've had in a while. Now, first off, I'll admit there are some surprising revelations coming out here, but even if you got to the entrance, you'd have no means of opening the door.
So we're back at square one.
Well,
Sage told us that this door would open, even though the larger one wouldn't.
but they didn't say how or.
Alyssa interjects, like, can we see the door at least? We'd hate to have come this far and...
He seems to weigh his options, and he's pretty sure he can't stop you all when you just eventually decide this isn't worth the time.
Smart.
It is one person and a bunch of farmers versus
Yeah.
the infamous
Well,
pirates.
You got through the zone of truth without saying that you're here to kill everyone and raid the old world. So just try not to touch anything, please.
Because it's cursed, or because you don't want us touching things?
Because it's a monument. This entire place is a memorial.
A memorial to the old world?
A memorial to the clan.
Oh. When did they all die?
Long before I got here.
Hmm.
I've been protecting this place for about 50 odd years now, and it was nothing but bones when I arrived in the first place.
Are we gonna find Sage's bones? His grave. Oh no.
Castilia's very upset.
Follow me.
That whirlwind romance scene is now way more.
Yeah, it really is.
Is that why she had a veil?
Oh no!
Ghost gnome? You'll never know.
Our burning questions.
The dwarf leads you all on.
He
to
sure
a
does.
circle.
Did we get his name?
We
You didn't
not.
have.
We're so angry. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Leads you on. There's a circle of old world ruins that have been sort of. They weren't propped up this way, but like somebody in the countless millennia between the fall of the old world and now sort of propped these up to look very Stonehenge-y, circling just a small hole in the ground. And what you're seeing here is
It's
a
black.
side-on view.
Okay.
I'm just seeing black.
Yeah, fog of
No,
war
I
or
got
something.
it.
It's
No, I see it. Maybe you just need to like zoom out.
I
or something.
have dynamic lighting on.
It's
Yeah.
working for me.
That's
Zoomed
Oh yeah, our
frustrating.
tokens aren't down then, right?
No, your tokens
Unless-
are down.
Unless some of you don't have dark vision, then maybe
Oh,
you can't
I
see.
don't have dark
No, I
vision.
turned it on for everybody.
I can see
I
it.
can't.
I have
Yeah,
dark-
you have dark vision. So yeah.
I cast light. I had on my clothing.
You all should be able to
I see nothing.
That's what's very frustrating here.
I'll
don't
just
see
send a screenshot.
anything. Okay, I want to look for the bones and try to look for Sage.
Please stop.
This is obnoxious. Take my word for it. There's a Stonehenge ruin around a deep, deep pit into the ground, and I think we might end it here for the night.
Dude, fuck my life. Well, dude and
How
dude.
dare you?
Hey,
How dare you?
generic
Very
and
irritating
specific, dude.
very quickly. Like it really did.
It's supposed to be eerie. You added a couple syllables on the end
I
there.
didn't. I really didn't. Did your entire plan for the dwarf hinge on us telling you we were here for the old world ruin? Oh,
No, it
okay.
didn't really matter.
Making sure.
I kind of expected someone to, but when
I dropped Mev in there.
you know, a bunch of pirates roll in, who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I see
I
it
think
now.
that's what I'm doing.
I don't understand. I don't
Okay,
understand.
there was one more checkbox I had to do.
Now I see.
Are we
it.
all getting adjustments for this, or I don't know.
You should all be getting adjustments for this, basically.
I'm just gonna cast it on my clothing.
Aside.
So like 20 feet, then 20 feet dim.
Do I get night vision?
Can everybody see now?
I don't.
I cannot.
Yes, I can see.
I am at a loss to explain that.
Yep, I have no idea. My character has dark vision too.
Yeah. Okay. You can put in that you have dark vision. That won't on your sheet. That won't affect the light. I gotta click that on myself.
Yeah. It's annoying. I've been fighting with this for a while too. I think Roll20 just like
it's on
redid
now.
how
It's
they
on
did
now.
it.
Okay.
Did Adversity get a new token, or?
Oh,
Yeah, it's his old
is that his
token.
old token? Where did you find that?
Jeff must have made this.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've had this map ready for a while.
Oh.
I am going to leave that token there for now because it's working.
That's
If you
fine.
don't mind.
No, that's fine. It was just like, oh.
This is awesome. I cannot fucking believe.
So upset.
I don't even like. I don't even care about anything else that happened. I cannot fucking believe.
I'm so upset.
What can I? Was this the plan with Sage from the very beginning?
Did we stop? Is this the end, Jeff?
This is the end, yeah.
All right.
At the edge of a pit.
Can we just know if this was the plan with Sage from the very
All
beginning?
right. Yeah.
It was not, no.
Oh my god.
It was always something that I had kept close to my heart, but I didn't speak up to Jeff about it until maybe a week ago.
Oh my god.
And he was like, "Yeah, we can do that."
That is fucking amazing.
How many
If this
characters
had
have
been-
you played now?
3. This is 3. Oh my god.
This is something I have always wanted to do.
I'm so glad you got to do it because that was just crazy and fucking
Albeit,
awesome.
I think that,
That's
albeit, I think the last like 30 minutes of this gave me a good headache because of how much it was doing.
Well, that's just what Zone of Truth does. It's one of the side effects.
yeah. Side effects include
Oh my
face
God.
palming and groans.
Like everyone
Oh my
was so much
God.
more willing to tell you the truth when you didn't cast that. The moment you cast it, everyone immediately turned against you. Or most of us did.
Oh yeah. I made something fucking horrible, and now now I'm submitting it because I forgot I made it.
Oh my God.
And also, I was gonna say that he left his diary on the ship. I'll link to that too.
Oh my god.
Spooky.
Hey guys,
What?
guess what?
What?
This means we get to rob Sanvi's face in it that she's been traveling with a ghost, so she shouldn't have a problem with the Sea of Whispers anymore.
Oh, well, that makes it better.
Ow.
I'm so sorry.
Ow, my headphones just overloaded, like
I'm
seriously.
sorry. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
You
Sarah
know what's
is not
funny is I
rubbing
was
her
kind of
face in it.
I was kind of constantly hinting at the possibility of this sort of thing, even when it wasn't confirmed, just because I thought it would be funny.
That was awesome.
I missed all
I
of
think
those.
I think you had kind of like gotten suspicious one time. Like we were, wait a second, how old are you? And I was saying really weird shit.
I genuinely, I had no fucking clue until tonight. Like,
Oh shit.
I mean, I was curious, like, because it seemed like, you know,
You had no
maybe,
clue until you called it.
Well, I assumed that maybe he was like a revenant or something for a second, like barely, like, because he was, you know, this is like his purpose that he's still here to do it or whatever. But it was literally, it like flashed in my head for like a half second and then it went away. I didn't even
Like, oh, that would be
no
a cool
fucking
idea.
No fucking idea.
But they only last like a year.
Do they?
That's what I thought. That's what we had figured
Revenants
out.
specifically only last a year.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how we know we can get rid of what's her face.
I did not know we
You
could
could
get rid of
outlast her.
what's-her-face. I did not realize that. All right, I have some different spells to pick out then.
The person he came closest to get to explaining his situation to was Gloria, and then she goes, "I don't really care about the past." Oh, all right, never mind then.
She meant her past. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It was funny.
Holy shit! I have to read the. I'm so psyched that the diary's behind too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You've seen him writing
knew
in this
as
like.
he was
You've seen him writing in like this brand new, like very crisp notebook. But when you get back to the ship and look at it, like it's just so old and decayed and stained,
yellowed.
Awesome. This is like one of Noche's treasures, a diary written by a ghost. It's so cool.
He knew approaching the land that like he pretty much knew what was gonna happen as he was approaching it, but he was fine with it. He was happy.
Oh my god.
I feel like I would be less numb to this if we hadn't rushed through that part so much.
Yeah.
But that's
I know that was on me.
I was thinking about having
'Cause,
him
like-
be in combat, but it was such a good chance for me to just sort of quietly sit in the background and relax.
That's fine. The part that I found issue with is just that we were suddenly in combat without ever having said that we had left.
Well,
And I got very confused.
We talked about the many hard days of travel.
We
with the
probably
mountains
should have
and-
ended on getting to the beach, and then we probably would have been a lot less confused.
Probably.
Well, I think we kind of wanted to time it with like
Yeah.
the sort of the twist ending.
I wanted to with the twist ending. I saw we still had like a solid like 50 minutes of time I could kill. I knew everybody was kind of not in the best of moods, so I was like, let's get to the point real fast and we can call it. And then the next time we can go right into the dungeon and it'll be super cool.
Yeah.
I keep saying that, but it doesn't make it true.
I'm super happy with how it worked out. The paranoia, the anger, that's
Yeah.
super fitting for finding out one of your friends is fucking dead.
But the anger and irritation didn't come from that. It came from being really confused about things about game mechanics. It didn't come from the actual story. It came from us just being really annoyed at the game mechanics suddenly being thrusted into a thing, and then yeah.
I mean,
I
honestly,
don't know,
Seraphina would have acted the same way either way because she's fucking pissed of climbing a mountain and being fought by ghosts or whatever.
I mean,
She's not a
This is
mountain
off
girl.
Seraphina like mountains.
She does not like mountains. She likes her open ocean. Thank you very much.
I'd like to think the sense of powerlessness is pretty frustrating.
Listen, this is where we all just immediately
Yeah,
get
it
sick of
is.
each other, and one session short of like the 1 year, we're just all done. Like, no, we're not coming back. We were so
Everyone gets
close,
too sad.
yo.
Yeah, but you know, you're in my game, so I really shouldn't be able to get sick of you.
You say that now.
Chester hasn't annoyed me yet. I haven't had to reach down the wrath
hasn't?
of the GM. No, he hasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Although it confused the hell out of Ruth when she read her notebook in the game and said, "Why do I have something that says Chester's sex exploits written in great
What?
detail?"
What?
Well, cause
I don't even remember that. I don't even
I was
remember.
I was playing her last session for all the combat, and there's like some conversation that happened in between where we were talking about relationships, and like,
Because Edit was very curious about your relationships with
and
things.
Aote likes to take down stories, so she just wrote down all stories that Chester told about his relationships.
I don't even remember doing that.
It was
Oh,
like during
no.
a short rest. You were like, all right, I'll
It
tell you
was-
about all the people I've been with.
It was literally right after combat, right before I finished.
Yeah.
And I looked at my notes afterwards, and you guys actually weren't supposed to be able to get out of any of the other doors except for the southern ones. But I'm a derp and forgot to put like some sort of obstruction in front of those doors and didn't look at my notes. Yay.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm not in a position to judge.
I mean, we didn't even really try the doors until the combat was mostly over anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, I know. I thought I made that battle hard enough that you guys would have run away, but I did not.
Generally, I find that it's very hard to get people to run away from a fight.
Yeah.
Unless
You-
like, there's like
You have
a
to make it
whole, like, half the
absolutely
party
clear.
around.
Like, oh, there's an ancient red dragon. Yeah, this is a fight we run away from.
Pack
Yeah,
of mind
'cause
flayers.
my Wednesday session, we're at this point where we're literally fighting ninth level of hell demon gods. And we're just like, oh yeah, we can take this. And the DM has to be like, alright, if you go in there, you're probably gonna die. Do you still want to do this? And we're like, okay, yeah, no, let's not do it. He has to like sit down and be like, are you sure you want to walk up in there?
I mean,
'Cause you're probably gonna die.
If the DM ever asks you, "Are you sure?" the answer is no.
The way I see it, like, people don't play D&D to run away from shit. You want to kill the shit.
Unless you're Aubrey.
Well, okay, that's
It's just
fair.
It's just sometimes you put stuff and you're just like, alright, so this is gonna be here when I feel like they're ready, but I want it to be here and they like know it as something like looming, like woo, spooky, but then they're just like, oh yeah, let's go over there. And I'm like, wait.
That's when you
Not
put a
yet.
roadblock in the way so they can't get there.
Oh, for some reason the roadblock is gone. I wonder why that is.
Oh god.
It's hard to do that too and make it feel not like it's just the DM stopping you.
Yeah.
Like the seal of TARDIS. The first time.
I mean,
I stand by that.
That was the way it was in the game, you said, so like
I kind of need that to explain why Valua doesn't have their own one.
yeah.
Like if you could just go there and you guys walked in and you're like, well, why couldn't Valua do this?
No, it's narratively useful. It's
yeah,
just
makes
like
sense.
it's the impossible puzzle that is supposed to be impossible.
Generally, I think it works like really well when, and Jeff, you do this like all the time, like when a combat or an encounter or an event happens and you're like, so for this you're gonna have to do this, and it's like, you know, jumping from train car to train car, and then opening doors or casting magic into a gate, and like, so you just start the battle with like a very explicit instruction, and so that instruction can be, so you're gonna have to escape. And like that kind of gets the ball rolling in the right direction.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. I guess that would be.
That's,
I hadn't thought
that's how
about
you've
like
been
not
running the
giving
game.
that direction. I hadn't like I just kind of assumed I hadn't put any thought into it.
It's just your style.
A natural talent.
Not putting thought into it is my style. There's our new T-shirt. I mean that in the best way. Like I mean, I'm not making fun. I'm sorry. That sounded bad. That's. This is where we all stop playing before next session.
No, I'll be here.
Yes.
I might not be here Easter weekend. It depends on how things end up.
Is that next
That-
week?
No, it's the
Week
weekend
after
after
next?
next. Yeah, we got 2 weeks.
I suspect
I don't know
that
what
we'll
it's gonna be like.
we'll probably have time on Saturday for.
I think so.
Yeah, we're usually done by most stuff, like done with most of the prep before this time on Saturday, but Friday and Thursday definitely not happening those sessions.
No.
And
I think
your
I'm
game
gonna
on
cancel
Sunday
my
is up to
Sunday.
you.
I'm gonna cancel my Sunday game because it's actually Easter
Bye,
and people
recording.
do Easter dinner.
Bye.
Mhm.
Bye.